See, when I got on this YouTube channel, I had a feeling. I was like, you know what? They're gonna come. They're gonna come for you. They're gonna come. They're gonna throw the house at you. But at the end of the day, you gotta stay focused. Because if you can be on the street stepping, get hit up, go to war with some real gangsters, the internet is a cakewalk. Because people hiding behind the cameras. You don't know who they are. Some of them you know, some of them you don't. But everybody internet steppers. Even me. I'm an internet stepper now. You know what I'm saying? I denounce the streets. I'm not with that no more. But on the internet, that's me. It's my playground now. So, you know, I welcome it all, bro. I'm enjoying this, man. You know, and I know there's a lot of people. See, let me tell you what really keep me going. I know there are a lot of people who hate me. There's a lot of people who don't want to see me make it. That's what my motivation is, because I be laughing at the haters. I appreciate the people who support me, but my main thing be, you ain't think I was gonna make it. You see me, boy. Wow, this Terrance Gangster William, AKOG kicking it, AKA Mr. Answer Right Back, AKA the People's Champ, AKA Mr. Civilian. I'm hanging out with AHumbleSoul. We in Dallas, Texas. Exclusives here, y'all. My first time on his sofa, on his couch, whatever you want to nickname this thing. But y'all gotta stay tuned, because we had a beautiful, long interview. I'm tired right now, y'all. Wow.
AHumbleSoul, we checking back in, man. Another exclusive. We live from Dallas, Texas right now. We got Terrance Gangster Williams in front of the camera.
Mr. Civilian. Mr. Answer Right Back, the People's Champ. That's right.
What's going on with you, bro?
Man, I'm good, bro. Thank you for having me, though, homie.
Nah. It's dope to be able to chop it up with you. You know, I saw, like, from the time you came home, even before you know what I'm saying, you was released, it's different documentaries out about you. Listen to your story, a lot of it wasn't, like, accurate, though. You know what I'm saying? With certain videos about, you know, your charges, your sentences, even, you know, the controversy, the cooperation, and all of that.
Love it.
Cash money, you know what I'm saying? But you came out on Vlad and did a deep dive on your life story. I mean, and on top of that, took off with your YouTube channel. You know, and I feel like that started a trend, because after you, I started seeing other people from New Orleans who went through like similar, you know what I'm saying, challenges out there in the street, jumping online, creating an outlet for themselves to make money off their pain, you know what I'm saying, telling their stories.
Thanks.
Like what led to you doing that, bro? Like actually jumping on your own YouTube channel and sharing your story versus just giving it to the platforms, and then creating that wave and seeing so many other people kind of follow suit and share their stories, you know what I'm saying, creating a way for them to monetize their life, you dig?
I was trying something one day. And I was like, come on, film it. Let me see if I, because when I was incarcerated, it's this channel, I don't want to say the name right now, I had did an interview with, and it had did like 300-something thousand. It had did like 300-something thousand just over the phone. So when I come home, I had a person to film me, and I put it on YouTube again. And then when I went to Vlad, they helped us, but I always wanted my channel. So I had two guys that was actually helping me with my channel, right? One was getting it together. Shout out to Sean. They got oh man, something about the source. But anyway, he was helping me with my channel. So I had another guy that was moving faster than him, help me put my channel together. But I was slipping. I didn't know about the AdSense part. So what the guy did, he took and put all his information where my money would go. I don't know nothing about this. I just haven't had a channel, right? But I know eventually I was going to be getting paid for my stuff. So I had someone to start looking into it. And they were like, oh, in the AdSense part, who's somebody credit card or somebody address and all this stuff in here? And I was like, I didn't put that there. So now they told me the name. I contacted, I said, yo, what's up? He gave me 3 different lies.
Lies?
Yeah. Because first he was like, oh, I used that to look at a movie. I'm like, he's like, man, look, I ain't on no funny. I got my own channel. I said, well, if you have your own channel, why you look at a movie on your own channel? He was like, oh, man, my daughter did that. I didn't know what was going on. Then, man, yeah, I had put the card in there. I mean, I got the text message still in my phone to this day a year ago.
Trying to get over on you.
Yeah, man. So I was like, bro, you got more money with me than against me. because I had come up with an idea for my documentary where I wanted to do a live with people in college, asking me questions, and I can answer it on the documentary. So he was reaching out to some people to do this, right? And I was gonna cut him in, but after he pulled that slimy move, I was like, man, you know what? Forget about it. I ain't rocking with you, but God bless me, you know, because I wasn't monetized yet, but eventually I was gonna be monetized. So I'm happy that he showed me in the beginning, so I was able to, you know, get my stuff going. And I just like, you know what? Let me just do a video right quick. And the first one I think I did was the OG movie Black. And it took off. I was like, oh, I got myself something here. So I started doing it. And at this time I'm going through with Nino Kelvin. So he got a stack of money, right? He flexing on me. And he was like, yeah, I get this here $15,000 a week. He said, enjoy your little $500 a month, YouTube, right? So I was like, but at this time, bro, I'm at 1,900 on, because you know YouTube will show you where your money at. So I'm like, yeah, he don't know what he's talking about. I'm at 1,900, but he got 15,000, but I'm stuck with the little 9. I'm like, boy, I've got 9. So I wound up getting, my first check, bro, was 2,000. Then my next month, my next check was 5,000. So a guy had told me, he said, man, don't say nothing. I made 30,000 this month. I was like, he capping. But I had 8,000, but they broke it up, gave me 2 and some change. They gave me another 5 and some change. So I said, well, if they gave me 5 and something this month, direct deposit, it's possible he got that 30. I said, I'm about to test it. I went hard one month, going, dropping 5 videos a day, because that's the most you can drop. 5. Bro, I ended the month with $22,800.
You made $22,000 in 1 month?
20 and 800. Don't forget the 800. 22,000.
Put some respect on that 800, man.
Facts. Cause all that's money. Yeah, bro, no cap. I made $22,800.
Is that the most you made in 1 month?
Yes, that's the most I made in 1 month on YouTube.
And you've been doing this for what, 2 years?
No, man, I've been doing this. Was it a year and 3 months?
Cause you got released in
January of last year.
2022?
Yes,
not
sir.
2021.
No, 2022.
Man, time
Yeah.
fly. So you was able to make, and you got over 100,000 subscribers.
107.
Put some respect on that 7 too.
Facts. Oh, 107, 107,600 something.
Let me ask you this, Gangster. So before you jumped on the YouTube, like you already had a reputation. Like I said, they was already making documentaries about you. You look at old Rap City videos, interviews, listen to different Cash Money songs, you being mentioned, not just as Gangster, but Giggity, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. How has your life changed since you actually stepped from behind the gates, got in front of that camera, you know what I'm saying, and seeing like different people kind of try to lash on a clout chase, you know what I'm saying, off your name, man?
It's been exciting because, see, this thing with me. I don't get upset when people say my name and do the clout chase or whatever, keeping me relevant. Because I look at it like this. I'm a guy, did 23 years, 10 months in the Fed, come home to nothing. Absolutely nothing, bro. I had 2 sisters, and my homegirl and her girlfriend, and my homie Skiboo. My homegirl Jazz, my sister Jazz and her girlfriend flew from California, brought me shopping, looked out for me. My homie Skiboo from New Orleans gave me some money. And there's 2 sisters in New Orleans, they gave me money. That's it. Slim gave me money to pay for my documentary. Did do that. But other than that, I didn't come home to a house. I didn't come home to a car. Nothing.
No job, nothing.
Nothing, man. I didn't, bro. So I had to get it though, but I wasn't crying because guess what? My motto is as long as they print money, I'm gonna get some money. I'm free. So YouTube wasn't on my radar though. My thing was the music business and the movies. Cause I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get into this movie game. Cause I wrote like about 4 or 5 of them for Cash Money. So I'm like, okay, that's my strong suit, the movies. And I know I can get an artist, get behind the scene, don't let nobody know it's my artist, and push. Right? That was my goal. The YouTube just came out of nowhere and I just took off with it. But Yeah, I don't get up. I love it when people talk about me, whether it's good or bad. My name out there. So now what's going to happen is people are going to want to know, who is this guy he's talking about? Who is this guy? So now you come to my channel, I might gain 1 or 2 followers. Cool. Give me that view. You know, I tell people, bro, when you come on this internet, when you get to this social media, bro, be prepared. Because all kind of people, everybody got a channel. And people trying to get content. So they're going to be attacking you, somebody be helping you. It's just fun for me, man. I love it, bro.
Man, so it's never been like, I've interviewed like Mr. Marcello, and I asked him about you because he mentioned that he had a individual relationship with each one of the original Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen other people online talk about you from New Orleans, so on and so forth. I mean, Boosie, you know, the list goes on and on. Like, it's never been a person that has mentioned
Boosie, not Boosie.
You said what now?
His name is Boosie.
Hey, man.
Not Boosie.
We can touch on him a little later,
Okay.
but the point I was gonna make is, with you going through what you went through prior to incarceration and the reputation you had, the wars you've been through, seeing people or just hearing people talk about you, none of them has bothered you or got to you or touched your pride at all.
No, because I always tell people in prison this. You saw what I just did? What I just did?
You separated.
I put something to the side.
Yeah.
You know what that is? I put my pride to the side. I tell you, bro, put your pride aside and go do what you gotta do. See, when I got on this YouTube channel, I had a feel. I was like, you know what? They're gonna come. They're gonna come for you. They're gonna come. They're gonna throw the house at you. But at the end of the day, you gotta stay focused. Because if you can be on the street stepping, get hit up, go to war with some real gangsters, the internet is a cakewalk. Because people hiding behind the cameras. You don't know who they are. Some of them you know, some of them you don't. But everybody internet steppers. Even me. I'm an internet stepper now. You know what I'm saying? I denounce the streets. I'm not with that no more. But on the internet, that's me. It's my playground now. So, you know, I welcome it all, bro. I'm enjoying this, man. You know, and I know there's a lot of people. See, let me tell you what really keep me going. I know there are a lot of people who hate me. There's a lot of people who don't want to see me make it. That's what my motivation is, because I be laughing at the haters. I appreciate the people who support me, but my main thing be, you didn't think I was gonna make it. You see me, boy. Look how fast. It's hard to get 100,000 subscribers. I did it in a year. I opened up my city, man. Like, you got guys that's now can make an honest buck by sitting down telling war stories, telling lies, acting with it. Bruh, it be so much cap going on. But at the end of the day, no matter how much they hate on me, no matter how much they talk bad about me, no matter what nicknames they give me, rash, this, whatever, I'm still part of history. And like I always say, like I told Boosie, you can hide history, but you can't erase it. You can't erase history, man. I made history, bro. And what I mean by that is, dudes, you have people interviewing people, but people weren't sitting down in the city of New Orleans telling them hood stories. I opened that door. I kick that door in, really. Watch out, I'm up in here. Y'all come on in here. Go get y'all some money. So, you know, no matter how much people don't like me, when they go to talk about YouTube, who started this part, who did this, who opened it, man, Gangster, he a rapper, man, Gangster did that. So it's my name on Terrance, or take the Gangster off, Terrance, Mr. Civilian, the people's champ, Mr. Answer Right Back, did that. So, you know.
No, for sure.
I'm happy, bro.
No, that's a beautiful thing, considering like your past and what you went through. At one point, I don't even know if you thought that you was ever gonna get out of prison.
At one point I did. I was like, man, I'm in here.
You know what I'm saying? And now you done turned your life around. But man, you mentioned your name. I wanna ask you this. I don't know if you broke this down in the interview. Gangster, you know, Terrance Gangster Williams. Before you went to prison, how did you define a gangster? And how has that changed your perspective of what a gangster is, how you define it since you served that time and become a free man and you're a lot more wise? Like, what was a gangster to you before you went to prison, and what is it to you now?
Well, a gangster before I went to prison and now is the same. my attitude was, when you step in, do not cooperate. Under no circumstance, do not cooperate. Take your charge, take your lick. Get money. If you have a problem, deal with it head on. Don't tuck your tail, no hiding. Go step. You know, my look at it now is it's watered down. People have favoritism now, and if you notice that the rats are winning. It's a lot of people who don't want to be called rat, so I'm not going to scream names. But you're a guy that's into social media, so now you see other people who've been labeled as a snitch, and you can name 5 that's been labeled as a snitch. Some of the biggest on YouTube. Now I don't know if they're really snitches, but they got the snitch allegations.
Yeah.
But they winning. So in his favoritism.
But that's your view. So your perspective on what a gangster is hasn't changed.
No, because a gangster can always be a gangster. Either when I was in the street or even I denounced it. When you look at, okay, he a gangster. He's somebody who's gonna handle his business. Somebody who's gonna get money. Somebody who's gonna hold his own. Who's gonna stand up in that mud. Don't cooperate. You accept your responsibility. You know, gangster gonna get the money, take care of the home. You know, take care of his family, take care of his hood. You got all aspects of being a gangster. Not just somebody who just mean mugging, just shoot the gun. Anybody can squeeze the trigger. A cow would kill if he pushed far enough. It's like a cat. When a cat's scared, you get in that corner. What are you gonna do? Put that hunch in his back.
Yeah.
He gonna come up out that corner. So just because a person got a gun and he squeezed, he ain't no gangster. That ain't no gangster. That's just somebody who was just about his business, trying to get up out that situation, and who gonna protect himself as a man, you know. But I always tell people the real gangsters are up in the White House, wear them suits, politicians. Those are the gangsters. They make the rules. They make the laws. They make the law and break the law. Those are the real gangsters.
No, for sure. I mean, man, you mentioned that a gangster to you is somebody who doesn't cooperate. They take their lick and they stand up for what they believe in. You know, there's some controversy surrounding you, and people change their perspective on you. If you view that as a gangster, why do you continue to have that in your name if people say that you cooperated? And do you view, like personally, yourself as somebody who cooperated?
I like that question, bro. I like that, man. I really like that question. Actually, guys, when I took Shahada, I became Muslim, people used to ask me the same question which you just asked, right? And I would let them know is this. The hood know me as gangster. When you get my paperwork in court, it's going to be Terrance Gangster Williams. Now, when I changed my life over while I was in prison, and I came up with a nonprofit, I had classes in prison, I was like, you know what, when I get out, I'm going to keep the gangster on there because people heard of gangster. So now when you hear the name gangster, a lot of those children are going to be more receptive to hear me come in front of them versus a man or with a suit on. Hi, I've been at Harvard. I'm a graduate from Harvard. You guys need to stay out of... The boy will go to sleep and take that little ball, throw it at him and get him out of here. But I'm coming out, Terrance Gangster Williams. They, oh, okay, he for the hood. I've been shot up, I done been through the blah, 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 blah. Now they're going to be more receptive to listen to my message. Because that gangster. But it's not that I'm holding on to the streets. I want the street. That's the name I was given. So because I cooperate, you want me to take the name off? I don't care what they say. That's my name. That's my hood's, my nickname, you know? So no matter what they say, oh, you for all that work for nothing. Okay, well, tell a victim family, tell a victim homies that all that work for nothing. People say some of the dumbest stuff, man, because it sounds good. But at the end of the day, work is work. But like I say, I keep that name on because, like you said, you got one of the biggest rappers in history, Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Say my name in a song. So when them youngsters go back and listen to the way I sound, oh, he was talking about you. You the one he was talking about? Yeah. So if I just go by Terrance Williams, they might think I'm the football players that play for Dallas Cowboys. They might go, Terrance, that ain't nothing. Prime example. If you put Terrance Williams in the YouTube thing, you ain't gonna get nothing. Put Terrance Gangster Williams in there, okay, now they're coming up the woodworks. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, whether I have Gangsta on it or not, I ain't really tripping. They want to take it off. Terrance Emmanuel with it. That's my whole government name. You know what I'm saying? But at the end, they'll call me Mr. Civilian. Because I'm living in civilian life now, baby. You know, I can't help it that I left a mark in my city. Stepping, riding foreign cars, jewelry, clothes, girls. That was the life I lived. Now I violated. I take my chair, I take my leg, I violated. Okay, cool. I don't want to live that street life no more anyway, because two things happened at the end of that street life. Death or prison. I went to prison. I went to prison at 23 years old, came out in my 40s. I did half of my life in prison. Half of my life in prison, man. So I don't want to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? But if I can help these children, then cool. So it's Terrance Gangster waiting. They like, cause you got a lot of them young boys that look up to people in their neighborhood, gangs and other hood figures, and be like, man, he a real dude. So now I'm coming along with Terrance Gangster waiting. They think I'm part of that real dude that they look up to. Mm-hmm. But now here's my spin. I've been shot up 3 different occasions, 5 times. I've been stabbed, car wreck. I did juvenile time, state time, now federal. I done done it all, man. So it's up to y'all now to take this. I'm gonna let y'all know, because I was blessed to make it through the federal system. I never won for nothing. Birdman and Slim made sure I didn't want for nothing, bro. Them dudes had an open book for me, bro. Listen, they had an accountant in New York. I would call this lady, Miss Gordon. Miss Gordon, I need $5,000. All right, baby. She's gonna cut that check. She's gonna let Brian know. She's gonna let baby know. Hey, Terrance called. You need $5,000. Go, baby. Gonna say, send it. Miss Gordon, I need $20,000. Send it. Man, listen, bro. I got all my receipts from when I was in prison. That's why you ain't gonna never hear me diss them guys. I will never disrespect them on social media. They took care of me when I needed them. I was partially handicapped in prison, coming through. So I'm living good. I'm penitentiary rich. I'm living good. I'm taking care of my children from prison. I helped. I didn't pay the whole college tuition, but I helped. I paid for 1 semester for my daughter. She graduated from Howard University. I got one daughter. I sent money for her dormitory and paid. She graduated from Tulane University.
Oh, Mississippi?
No, in New Orleans.
Hold on, what Tulane am I thinking of?
I don't know, you tripping, but anyway. Yeah. Tulane and New Orleans Greenway, baby. We won the list championship at Arlington this year. Yeah, I think
HBCU?
Who, Tulane?
Yeah.
No, they're a private college. Mm-hmm. You go there for like law and stuff. But
I'm thinking of some school with a T then. That's a HBCU.
Tulsa?
I don't know, I have to Google it, man. But
TCU? That's in Texas.
But I have to. But I do want to ask you this, man. You said so. You didn't want for nothing while you were incarcerated.
Right.
But you said you came home with nothing.
Right.
So
I came home to nothing.
So what? I mean, what changed? Like, why were they in your corner? Birdman and Slim, I'm referring to. You said Slim provided you with some money for your documentary, but as far as like, you know, the welcome home, because re-entry, that's challenging for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Finding housing, finding transportation, even getting your ID. You know what I'm saying? Finding employment when you got that record.
Right.
So that support system is important. You know, or it's definitely helpful. Like having 2 brothers who are multi-millionaires. Why did you kind of come home like rock bottom? What changed? Okay,
when I was incarcerated, I had a bank account, but I was helping. I don't want to call this rapper name or his brother name, but I helped pay for a mortgage when she was doing bad, right? Helped out. I'm sending money to people, helping people, because there's money constantly coming in. And I'm instead of spending, because I'm like, oh, this ain't gonna stop. Them boys signed for $30 million. They got the hottest rappers from Wayne. Then they went and got the Dream Team, Nicki Minaj and Drake. Come on, man.
Can't go wrong.
So I'm instead of spending, I'm spending. Bro, when I got ready to get out of the feds, I had, I think it was $1,200. It was either $1,200, no more than from $1,200 to $1,500 I had in my account in the feds. So when I got out, they gave me a card. Actually, I still got that card. They gave me a card, and that was it. I mean, my bank account, and it went down from, spinning, helping people out, doing what I do. Excuse me, this is my prep time now. No, we good. No, that's why that long going on. But because I gotta make sure I keep going first. Cause see, a lot of people be in prison, worshiping God, they come home, forget about that, put the kufi down, or put their Bible down. Now they back with the homies. They want to pick up the fitted cap and that what that thing, the Draco or the F and N. You know what I'm saying? So I know God the one who got me out of prison, so I gotta always keep him first. But anyway, yeah. So I didn't. And then another thing, I didn't know that I was gonna be getting out at that time. So I was gonna hit them boys for some more money right quick. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was Birdman laid on it too. He was hearing about all the stuff, right? What was going on. So when I came home, I got the phone call. I called him. He was like, yeah, man. Tony Braxton was there at that time, right? So I spoke with her. Talking, I heard a lot about you, but we heard her and I chopped it up. Now I'm waiting now to get on the phone with Big Bro, and he about to tell me, well, where you at? I'm about to ship this Phantom to you, or where you at? Come get the house. I'm waiting for that, or give me your. I didn't have no bank account then. I had the credit union, so I'm thinking, right, give me that so I can have some money wired to you. So I'm getting ready for that. I'm like, okay, I'm home. They about to lay it out, right? And Big Bro said, man, what did I hear about this rash to this and that? I was like, yeah, man, that's what's true. He said, man, I respect that, but listen, man, you made that bed, you gotta lay in it. He said, anything you gotta say before I hang up? I thought about it. I said, yeah. He said, yeah, what's that? I said, man, give me a pillow. Because right then and there, I knew I was on my own. So when he told me I made that bed, I gotta lay in it, well, give me a pillow, let me be comfortable then. And the thing about it though, bro, I had weighed all my options in prison, right? So I was prepared for the backlash, right? So when I got the call, when I talked to Birdman and he said what he said, I said, yeah, it's official now. But I'm not gonna cry because I prayed to ask God for two things. One was let me out of prison while I'm still alive and healthy. And number two was let me make it home to take care of my mother. Give me a chance to do, because so many guys had lost their mother while they was incarcerated. And I was like, I want to get a chance to take care of my mother. And I got those two. So I was like, anything was a plus. That's why I don't get upset or be mad about the materialistic stuff. Now, I would like to ride the jet or ride in the family car. I would like to experience that. However, that's not God's plan. So I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm content. And then I'm winning. I'm winning. No matter how much they hate on me, no matter what I go, I'm winning, bro.
Man, so that was it's dope for you to have that perspective, considering your circumstances, So that was the last conversation you had with him?
Yeah.
You haven't reached out to talk to him since then?
No, because he's stuck in his way. He under the old law. A rat is a rat, a snitch is a snitch. Tell the tale, beat to get out of here. I ain't messing with you. I gotta respect, bro. I sat at the round table with these men and made that rule. When I made the rule, I'm looking at him because I'm thinking he was gonna be the weak link. Hey, but you know how you point the finger when somebody point the finger? I got 3 more back at me though. When you point that finger at people, 3 more. So I want to be in a weak link. But I had to get up out of that place, man. That's the choice I made, man. That's the decision. I'm happy with it, man. Because, man, I didn't know they had all this stuff out here. Man, there's some beautiful women out here, bro. Man, listen, I don't know, bro, listen to me, bro. When I go to Walmart, bro, I just be like, my homies, they call it Wally World in New Orleans. They call Walmart Wally World. But, man, when I go to Walmart, bro, there's so much stuff in Walmart and so many women be in Walmart. It's like, I be like, man. I don't be talking like, I don't try to hit on them because I don't know who, old lady, who, man, but I enjoy just the sight. Just looking at that stuff. I be like, man, she's fine. What? Bro, I did half my life in prison around a bunch of miserable men. And bro, listen, I don't care about who bad. I don't buy friendships too expensive.
Yeah, I've heard you say that. Yeah.
I mean that. I'm sitting on that right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Bro.
Now, I was gonna ask you, why were you joking when you said y'all were at the round table and you was pointing at him or looking at him because you thought he was gonna be the weak link Birdman, or were you serious?
Did I just say that just now?
Yeah.
I was serious. Yeah. Real talk, bro. Let me tell you something. I play a lot because I've always been that, right? But people who's at that table can contest. Yeah, they can testify to that. That man, yeah, this is what he said. That's why they so hard on me now, because I was young, but I made a lot of rules. Because I come up with a lot of old gangsters, you know. So I respect it. That's why I'm not mad with them, because this is what Cash Money was built on: loyalty, principles, and that's what they're gonna keep it. And you know what? Like I tell people, no one is bigger than the brand. Cash Money must go on. You can't worry about me. Go ahead and give me a little, what you call that thing, the little light, that little thing.
A life jacket?
Give me that, or that little donut thing. You jump in the water.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a little something I can still swim.
Little raft.
Yeah, give me a little raft, give me that. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all go on sail off, and just make it to shore, and then I'm going to figure it out from there, bro. Yeah. And like I have now, I figured it out.
But I still don't think you explained why you viewed him as a potential weak link, though. Like, what was it about Birdman? Because I heard that he was in the streets and he had paper before the music game, you know.
True, but you
standing on business.
Because, you know, when you look at it, prime example, and people always, like, looking at me coming up, I've always been small. So when people heard Gangster, they thought they were going to see a big black gorilla. Because we have a tendency of stereotyping certain people to what we think they might look like or what we think they might be. So me knowing him, he a stunner, he getting money, but I'm looking around the table, I'm like, man, he might be the one gonna be the one to tell. You know how you just be looking around. You know, imagine, prime example, you ever seen someone and said this? Something about that dude I don't like. Somebody might just don't care about. You know, so that's how I was. I used to be like, man, something about him, I believe he gonna be the one. And all the while, he wound up being a 5-star general. Big dog. You know what I'm saying? He always kept it solid 1,000. Flying any weather, bro. And I salute him for that. I love him. That's why I'm never going to disrespect him. Because when I needed him, it was there. I don't need him now. I would love to have him, but I can't. These politics, these hood, they allow the streets to enter the entertainment world. So, and when I look at situations, bro, I don't look at it from tunnel vision. I look at it whereas if I was still stepping, or if I came home an honorable way, I wouldn't co-sign that. So I always look at it that way and I'm like, you know what? They got a good point. So I don't really trip. But when people come at me on the internet, I don't run from it, I run to it.
No, for sure.
I ain't running from it. I ain't ducking no wreck. Because I'm going to get a check.
Man, you made a point and said that you would like for him to be in your life, but you're not really trying to chase it or force it. Just on the positive side, like coming up, is there like a special moment, or are there any experiences, man, that you had with Slim and Birdman that you still cherish or think about to this day?
Well, I don't cherish it, but the moments I had was gangster stuff. Getting money and putting gangster action in the streets. So that, no. I just think about, you know, I was happy that I had met 2 older brothers, but they taught me gangster lifestyle.
Would you break that down?
One of my first moves, baby come got me. I got in the car, I was excited. I jumped in the front seat. I got a gun in the back of my head now. Whoa, what's going on? So one lesson he taught me: don't never just jump in the front seat. We got somebody in the back seat. You don't know this person right here to take your life. You know, so a lot of my experience with them was stuff from the game. It wasn't never like, come here, listen, I want you to do good. I want you to go be a lawyer, girl. Nah. So, no, bro. But I would say this though. I just look back, I smile, and I just be happy that they from the hood, where I'm from, stayed in the same house I stayed in, and successful. Touched almost sold 1 billion records. Multi-millionaires, man. So it'll make me look at like, well, when I talk to these youngsters with my nonprofit, man, these guys come from where y'all come from. Got it how y'all got it. Come up how y'all come up. And they made it so it's possible for you too. So I could play off their success to my at-risk youth.
Nah, I feel that, man. You talk a lot about Birdman, but you know, Slim, it's like he the silent one. But I've heard Birdman talk about how he wished he was more like him, like he's a real deal big brother and leader, and like the brains. Like, what can you say about him, man, and your relationship with Slim?
Loyal, real, a gangster. Changed his life. You know, he's on focus on positive, and he got cash money. The captain of the ship. We're gonna sell this thing. It's like this here. He don't get caught up in all the bull crap. That's why you never hear me talk too much about him or say so. Cause certain things, it's like, don't forget I was a gangster at one time. Don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Certain things don't even speak on it. Yeah, so I still keep that respect. I'm always honor and respect that with Slim. Birdman might toy around with him a little bit. For some reason, I just feel like I could beat him. You know, I might be wrong, but with Stutter, you know, I'm a until you know it's one of those situations where he got to be like, hey yo man, I'm the big bro. Don't you know? You let your girls shake him. Hey man, all right, my bad. Slim, I'm not going to much test that at all. I'm not going to go around that height of water. That you know, that I don't want to trade that water. Period.
And that, you know what's interesting? He's the quiet one.
Yeah.
And Birdman, he got the teardrops on his face, you know what I'm saying? The blood affiliation, all that. He come across like the more, you know, aggressive.
Yeah. But you know they always say the quiet one gets the dangerous one. What the boy said, real bad boy hit hard and move silent. Can you picture a movie, Slim in a movie being a gangster behind the scene but calling all the shots, setting all the hits and got all the work? Well, that'd be gangster.
Was that how he was in real life before he changed his life?
I don't know. You gotta watch the movie.
Oh,
the movie.
Nah, for sure.
I got the movie coming out.
Man, I want to take it back to the beginning, man. Like,
talk to me.
Well, this is what I want to ask you about. At one point in time, New Orleans was the murder capital. Mm-hmm. You were out. You weren't locked up during that time. Right. What I understand. And it's this famous saying of Soulja Slim referring to like how the city was crazy, and if you was off the porch, you was a gangster. I think like after '94, around '94, or something like that.
Survived '94.
Yeah, he was a gangster. And I've watched multiple interviews from you where you mentioned like some incidents that happened in '94 in particular. I know you talked about, you even mentioned, you know, earlier you've been shot multiple times. Well, I think it's an incident. I think it happened in '94 where you said you were at a fair at the Superdome when you were stabbed. Mm-hmm. I don't think I've seen you go into too much detail about that. Can you just take us back to the time and the circumstances behind that incident? Like what happened in '94 when you got stabbed?
Well, we were beefing with the Melphamine Project. And how we come up when we got beef, wherever we see our enemy, we call them enemy, but now they gotta call them op. So I'm gonna use their lingo now. But whenever we see the op, you take off right there. You know, like some guys they go with the gun, but they're not good with the hands. So in jail, you gonna learn how to fight, or you gonna be a chump. So how we come up, when we enemies, we in the club, or we in the field, wherever we at the mall, we gonna fight till we get to that tool. Or because too long now, we're gonna work. So it was one of those situations. It was OG Booby Black, Mosquito, one of the original Hot Boys, and myself. We were in the fair. They had a fair, Coca-Cola fair in the Dome back then. And I saw two of the guys at the Milk that had hit up Disco, Killa Stone, their brother. And I went and I just stole off on one of them. And the other one, who saw me steal off on his partner, up a little steak knife and hit me right here.
Damn.
Hit me right here, man. And let me tell you what's crazy. This same one who hit me in my chest, I helped him fight in jail.
After that?
No, before that. He was my homeboy in jail. See, this is how I go. Like, we got 3 projects in our ward. Magnolia, Cali, MILF. When we go to jail, we all stick together. Right? If the beef is not too bad, the homie gonna say, man, don't worry about that. Let's come together now because we got to go against the 9th ward or whatever other ward that's in here that's deep 7 or whoever deep. We got to come together. So that's what we do in jail. But at this time, I wasn't beefing with him, per se, you know? So it was something went on in jail, and he got into a guy. Matter of fact, the guy's still living, and the guy reached out to me, yo. Cool guy, too, kind of stocky. He was from Killa. He kind of washed my homie up, you know, so I had to jump in and help him fight. So You know, my homeboy, you know, but on the streets now it's different because now it's like we was cool in jail. You help me, whatever, we help each other out. But now this is who I grew up from the sandbox with. This is what I'm running with, man. Ain't nothing going before that. Thank you about that jail stuff, but now we out here. So all that's over with, right? So yeah, man, he hit me in the chest, and I didn't know I was stabbed in the chest at first. So he got his head down swinging. So we rumbling. When I seen him come back with the knife, I said, "Oh, he got man." Feet don't feel me. Now I'm trying to bail up out of there. Now he hit me in the back in my next. Yeah. So you tell you what's crazy. So I'm trying to run to the front to get out of there now. The one I stole off on, he got the knife and he like, raw, come on. He ain't go to right now with a life sentence. Cold as soul. He a cold soldier too. But he stabbed the knife, raw, come on. I'm like, whoa, I gotta run this way, right? So I go around, come around. Now there's a bunch of little females right there. I don't want to run out the Superdome now because I want the attention. So I raise my shirt up, and my wound is breathing, making this noise. Somebody's literally right here. And I fall down, all hurt, so they call the ambulance. Man, I'm doing this crazy because I got these girls that I want to, the girls to have some kind of sympathy for me.
Did it work?
No, them girls were screaming hard, running. Them girls don't worry about that. They put me down there, brought me to the hospital. My lungs had collapsed. Right after that, the one who stabbed me, he gets shot by some other beef he had, and lose from his knee on down.
Oh man!
But let me tell you what's crazy. So I'm going to the hospital, charity hospital, to get a checkup on because I had staples in my head, like 24 staples, altogether 37 staples going down my stomach.
After you got stabbed. Right,
because my lung collapsed. So, yeah, so
you was going for a checkup, and you ran into him?
Yes, I come out the room and it's a hallway. When I come out the room, he in a wheelchair, his mother standing next to me, and there's a man right here.
What's the odds of that?
Yeah, now I'm thinking I just walk up and slap him, right? But I was like, nah, his mother right there, I ain't gonna disrespect his mother, and I don't know who this man is. I could hardly walk myself, so he might be, but, so when I come out, we lock eyes with each other. Yo, he asked me, "Hey, you all right?" I look at his leg. Yeah, I'm like, "You all right?" Because I can still walk, you know what I'm saying? Somebody set you down, But when, that was it. I had never seen him no after that. And then he had got killed. Well, he had caught a murder case, got life, got the life sentence overturned. His co-defendant is still doing life, and he went home and got killed.
Man.
Yeah, he was a little soldier though.
Man, like when you go through a situation like that, is revenge on your mind? At that time? Like when you go through it, like, when somebody, stab you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
still around.
because it's gonna be, because New Orleans is small, it's a little bold. So when someone stab you, that's gonna spread like wildfire.
Oh.
So now people like, what are you gonna do now? Oh yeah, he met his man, he think he tough, or you know what I'm saying? So you got to go, because if you don't, now what's gonna happen to the hyenas, all parts of the city, if you get money, or they about to start putting up on you now, because man, you a chump. You around here faking, man. You ain't, oh boy, did you this? You might well come here, pop your side. Let me go in your pocket too. You let them punk you. So back then we all were young. So we had, BG said it better, retaliation is a must. You had to retaliate, man, or you're going to be looked at like you soft. So I'm representing the Magnolia Project. My project name ringing. We got to go, man.
No, for sure. I mean, bro, you mentioned like, it's 3 projects. You said Magnolia, Calliope, Melphamine, in your section.
Right.
But you've been open about not even being from that area, like the 17th, but you moved there. Did you catch flack? You know what I'm saying? Was there a rivalry between like the 17th and Magnolia or that area, like when you moved there? Or how does that work in New Orleans?
Well, see, here's the thing. I was raised, after my mother had me in Charity Hospital, Pine and Olive in Gertown. That's where I grew up at. Once I turned 7 or 8, we moved to the Calliope Project. We living on there on a red ramp. We stayed there about a year, 6 months to a year, something up in there, a year. we moved across the street to Johnson Street, right across the street from the county, Johnson and Jackson. In a little small little house, bro, we had a 1-bedroom, bro.
A 1-bedroom?
Listen to me, bro. We had a 1-bedroom. This is why I don't eat, what's call them things? String beans. I don't eat it to this day. We had a 1-bedroom. It was me and 2 other brothers. My mother would take the mattress off the bed, put it over the corner for me and my 2 brothers lay on the floor over in the corner while she lay on the bed over here. In the kitchen, we had a ice cooler with the ice in it for our refrigerator.
Man.
One day we only had a can of string beans and a can of cranberry sauce to eat. Mother gave us that, and I made a promise I would never eat that again in life. And to this day, I'll never ate that again.
Is your upbringing, like just coming up in poverty, what motivated you to jump off the porch and start hustling?
Not really. I'm gonna say just watching youngsters rocking polos. You know, you young, you see them boy with polos on and nice Nikes or Jordans on. You like, man, my mama, she worked. My mama had a job at the Sheraton Hotel. Mm-hmm. She did what she could do for us, but she got to pay these bills. She got to feed 3 boys.
No, for sure.
Man, these boys getting money, and I'm looking at that. Then they had this dude. He deceased now. I remember him coming by. He had a name for himself too. I remember him coming by my mother's house, but not at my mother's house, next door. But he was counting his money. He had a lot of money, and it blew. It went all over. Me and my brother, we running and picking up the money, getting the money for him, giving him his money. He just told us thank you. He didn't give us a dime in Chinese money. But he was, I guess, he was a teenager, but we were young, But watching these youngsters come up under him and coming up the catio with these polos on and getting money, I'm like, man, I want that.
Yeah.
I want some of that.
Yeah.
Get me some of that.
Yeah.
And man, I just was rebellious, man. I ain't gonna hear nothing my mama had to say. I'm about to get in these streets.
Man, yeah. No, I feel you, man. And I think I kind of cut you off because you was making a point when I asked you about the 17th and the Magnolia. Yeah. So you moved to the 1-bedroom. Then from there, where do you go?
Okay, so like I say, like we were at, like I'm like 9, 10 at this time. And then from Johnson Street, we moved to Phillip Street. So we stayed on Phillip between Magnolia and Robinson. But they got what's it called, Phillip and Clara. That's where the hood set at right there. But we stayed like a block from there. So in this little neighborhood. And that's when I just started stealing cars, really wilding out. But here's the thing. When you go to juvenile jail, you have to claim a project. Because it's like when you claim a project, you looked at more respected, right? But back in the 80s, I should go in the Magnolia Project because I had some homeboys to play football with, right? So, but I'm not out the Magnolia Project at this time. Let me show you how this works. So I go to juvenile jail. I got juvenile life where I put an all right with my homeboy George. We get juvenile life. March 24, 1990, I go to juvenile for armed robbery.
How old are you at this time?
Maybe 15, 14, 15. I get juvenile life, right? I go to LTI. There's this guy up there, nice guy, because they had the real freeware weights up to the iron, the hall, so youngsters pumping, they getting big up there. So my homeboy, I'm from the 3rd ward, so I would have got by, but I want to be out this Magnolia. So my homie Stone, Killa Stone, on the compound. He a big dog on the compound, right? Now, I used to hang on Magnolia Street by my best friend Hank house. His brother stayed directly across the street from the Magnolia Project. My homeboy Tia Will, auntie lived on Ferret in Washington, so I had to sleep in her house. So I got an address, right? Because the homie Doug Luke come up with a little thing. Oh, you have to know you? What's your address? So I had 2 addresses actually. I have the Washington and Ferret address where my homie Tia Will auntie lived, and then I had my play sister Chantel. She lived on Ferret down there by Louisiana, right around the corner from where Juvenile stayed at on the old side. Mm-hmm. So I got her address. But so I go to LTI and the guy, 2 guys out the Magnolia. I went to Carter G. Woodson with them.
Okay.
So they there, so they know me. And but both of them thinking I'm from old side because I always hung on the old side. We used to hang right there. Like my best friend mom stayed right here, right across the street from on Washington Avenue, and we'd walk right and sit on a little brick slab. So it's like we out to know you, right? Claiming to know you. So Stone went in the gym one day, and Arthur said, "Man, that's crazy. We got 2 old sides and 2 new sides." Stone said, "Oh, you have to make us?" I said, "Yeah." Now I'm just a little homie now. Now I know I'm good. I ain't gonna worry about trying to take nothing from me, try to bully me or nothing, because my big homie ran this compound.
Say that he say you're a big dog.
Yeah, he a big dog on the compound. So I'm protected by vipers. Please stand back. But let me tell you how God worked. While I'm claiming the Magnolia, my mother moved to Magnolia for real. She get a Section 8. I called, where am I? They try to give her a Cali or something. One of them, the Iberville, my bad. They try to give her down. She didn't want to go down there. They give her a Magnolia. Mom, what's the address? 2007 Willow. That's when Magnolia still got that song. Small time, those dealers started out on 6 in Willow. Man, listen, Wild Willow in the Magnolia. First I was a gangster, now I'm Wild Willow popping. Mom, you got a practice? Oh man, I'm ready to know you now. Now mind you, I never slept in that house, but my mother sleeping in there, I'm out to know you now. It's official now.
It's official.
But I was claiming to know you.
Before it was even real.
Yeah, I was using another address, but by my love now living and know you. Oh man, you couldn't tell me nothing. But the problem was this. When I broke out of juvenile jail, I couldn't go there. Because I'm on a run. They know, my mama had to let them know the new address and all that. So they know what my mother had. But when I broke out of juvenile jail, my homeboy who taught me into breaking out, he had a girlfriend in the Magnolia. She had her own apartment. So when we broke out, we go right to her house. So now I'm living in the Magnolia for real too. I'm in her apartment now. I got a key to the apartment and everything. I'm on a run, but I'm young, but, so. And then I got my name. Well, Stone gave the name Lil Gangster in juvenile jail.
After y'all connected.
Right.
So you didn't know him, like you just knew of him before that?
No, I ain't know nothing because he was young.
Oh, okay.
But he was up there before me. He was a little older than I was.
So what makes you call him a big dog then? When you're
when you're in the compound, you got two of these dogs I be getting mixed up. You got Evergreen, you got Cedar Crust, Pine Crust, Evergreen, Maplewood on this side of the wall. These are the domes over here. And then you got a street, a road. And then over here on this side, you have Walnut, was the little boy. Well, you have a gym back here. They had a swimming pool over here. You got a gym back here, a big old gym too. The gym back here. Now on this side of the road, you have Walnut was the youngster where they put all the youngsters. Then you have Magnolia Dome. That was the working dome where guys worked in the child hall, the dining hall, whatever, and did whatever. Then you had Elmwood, and then you had, I can't think of the other dome right there.
Yeah, it was multiple ones. That's crazy. It was multiple units.
Yeah, it was big, man. It was like a little baby penitentiary.
That's crazy.
They had a elementary and high school over there.
In the juvenile.
Yeah, these men go to school.
That's crazy.
Then they had a walk. They had this little shade on it, right? Nice little walk. So we had this thing in the dome. Told him so you walk that walk. Because the walk was like, all right, picture a busy street where people, you know how people that busy going like they going to work?
Like in New York or something.
Okay, picture New York with all the traffic, walk on the sidewalk though. So they got the grass, but they got this walk only at this school where it's I don't want to exaggerate. It's maybe like from here. It's not that. From this wall to this wall, and that's maybe too long too. But it's a long walk. So if it's rain, you be up under there, right? That's why the action go down because it's so many of us walking to get to class. You know when they ring the bell to go to class, people walking. That's how it is. So you get stole off on, you get beat, you getting jumped. So if you didn't know how to fight, you learned how to fight. Because you say, talk that talk until you walk that walk. When you walk that walk, boy, listen, you gotta have your homeboy with you, or you better know how to fight. Because somebody might steal off on you in a minute. We used to fight the Ninth War. The Ninth War was the biggest war from New Orleans.
For real? The Ninth War is?
Yeah, the Ninth War was the biggest war.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the biggest war in our city. So the Third War kind of second big war. So Third War and Tenth War, we used to click up to fight the Ninth War.
Is the Third War more popular though?
Now, but back then the Ninth War was popular. You had guys that were from Baton Rouge, Lake Charles, claiming the Ninth War. That's to take me all too. Because now they already deep, and now y'all claiming them too. You know what I'm saying? Like the Ninth War, they come in packs. So they jumping on people, beat people. And back then, your parents could send you cigarettes, cartons of cigarettes. So you had Juvenile, literally like 11, 12, 13 years, 14, 15, smoking cigarettes.
I thought you was gonna say selling them.
Well, I don't remember selling.
That's in prison or jail, something
yeah.
like that. I heard that stuff can go for a nice chunk of change, man.
But now, yeah, because you got to keep money, they done banned it, so
Yeah,
you get a pack of cigarettes in jail now. Some people sell a pack of cigarettes $500.
that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So you want to smoke, they gonna cop.
But no, but you was making a point though. So you said y'all the knife war when you was in Juvenile, when y'all was doing the walk. You said doing the walk. So what you said y'all used to fight? You said the knife in the third war. Oh, okay.
Right. So the night war had a big homie named Sean Ballon. He's deceased now. The police shot him in the leg. He ran. He hit on the house. He died from internal bleeding.
From a leg shot?
Yeah. Yeah. I know another person who got shot in the leg. Hit that artery.
That's crazy.
It's over with. So he was tall. And he big old chest, but he had little legs. So he had a little homeboy named Chicken from the night war. Man, he was cool over in the orientation dome in Jersey, back in the back, right? So I helped him fight. And now when he came over to LTI side, when you go to Pinecrest, that's like the intake dome on LTI side, right? It's called Louisiana Training Institution. Well, when you're in that dome, you got a case manager. You gonna let them know what dome you're gonna go to, or they're gonna assign you to a dome, or they well, you wanna I found out Stone was in Evergreen. I want to go over there. I want to go to Evergreen, right? So Chicken went to Evergreen. But so problem is, inside the dome, bro, they take 3 2x4s and put them together, and it's like from this wall to maybe this wall, right? It's 4 of them, 4 long benches. But if you're not a soldier, you can't fight. You're gonna sit on the floor. What's called floor models, or sit on the butt can. Because they had these little paint cans they just put out there for when they smoke, they put the butts out, put it in there. So some people get that, flip it over, to sit down and watch the TV. And, oh, yeah, old floor model. They just sit on the floor. But if you got a big dog, or if you somebody, you're going to sit on a bench. Stone had a whole bench to himself. A whole bench to him. But it's not no cap, man. The man had a whole bench to himself. The night war was so deep, and it used to be so, hey, yo, they boys be all bucked. They'd be, and Lil D out the night war, Lil D, bro, he a little soldier too. These people, y'all go sit somewhere, y'all sit down, man, y'all make me sit down, they be fussing. But it's got to do with the desire, the Florida, across the canal, the east. They deep in this dome, but nobody sit on Stone bench. So let me tell you, it was Stone, Bryce, Big Lou, and my co-defendant George, and me. And Toto, out the 10 wall, Brian Chisholm. It was 7 of us. Oh, and this other dude out the milk, it was 8 of us. So what happened was, there was another bench over here. There was some dude from Baton Rouge. They had a big dog that was there, but him and Stone was cool. So they big dog had told Stone, man, look out for my homie. Don't let nobody, Stone, I got you. Here's the thing. The dude Stone was looking out for had 2 little homies. But he ain't lead the same word with them. As soon as that man went home, Stone said, come on, buddy, you about to take that bitch? Yeah. Went over there, they had a half. Like some people do this here. They'll take a marker and mark the bench. So
for you to sit?
Yeah, like this might be my spot. Every moment is my spot. You can't sit. Let me tell you how serious our juvenile jail was. They'll assign you 2 lockers. Like they had the locker, the lockers that's attached to each other. They wouldn't assign, but they already be taken. So sometimes if you're not real, if you ain't gonna fight by any locker, you're gonna take all your stuff, put it on your mattress.
Oh no.
Yeah, man. So that ain't it. They had 4 showers. The shower is big, just like this little box, right? You got 4 shower heads. Stone had one, the night war had one, 17, a few people had their shower. Now you can't get in them showers. They gonna call shower time. All they gotta go in there together. So Stone go get Wars first, he get out the way. Bryce, Big Lou, George, then me, Brian. So we had a little order we go. But everybody was, it's like that. They had like 10 sinks over there in the morning. I don't care if you up early in the morning, you can't go brush your teeth on the sink over there.
Damn.
No, that stuff was clean. So now, we used to call them lanes. So if you was a lane, they had like a big sink over here where all the lanes would gather over there and brush their teeth in the morning over here. Cut over here. But man, yeah, if you ain't had no big homies, or you wasn't a fighter or somebody who want to fight for something, you couldn't go brush your teeth on them dude on that. No.
What was it about Stone's his personality or his reputation? Like, how did he develop, that respect in Juvenile?
Because he could fight. He could fight. He was, bro.
He was a fighter. He was good with his
Man,
head.
he was somebody. Like, you know how we used to always want to watch Muhammad Ali, how we want to watch Floyd Mayweather,
Mike Tyson.
Yeah. You look forward to watching him fight. Mm-hmm. When you in CYC downstate, when you going upstate, so when you down here in our juvenile jail, like the holding jail, waiting to go off to the juvenile prison, you hearing stories about Stone fighting up there. So you want to see this stuff.
Damn. I
got a chance to see it. Now don't get it twisted. You had other dudes that could fight now up there. So I'm not going to say this. But he was for the third wall, for Uptown. He was holding that down. Like I said, the Ninth Ward had some big dogs too that could fight. They had Pooh Man come through there, Lottie Dottie come through there. Like I said, Sean Bellon, Stan. A lot of these dudes deceased. What I'm naming. Matter of fact, all of them. Wow.
Everybody you just named is dead?
Yeah. Roddy out the Ninth Ward deceased. Small, Zeno. Man. ETO. Now let me tell you who gets Stone a run for his money. Man, I gotta give him his props. Anthony Range from out the east.
Okay, shout him out. You said Anthony Range?
Anthony Range, tall dude, golden mouth top. He's to get Stone a run for his money.
So they fought multiple times?
Yeah, because it was like this here. Stone was in Evergreen, Anthony Range was in Maplewood. They was next door, the dome was next door to each other. But we go to school every morning. We got the elementary school, we got the high school. So when they go to that school, and you know, it's a bunch of juveniles, so people mess, they want to see fights. And Anthony's be right there with his little homeboy, they posse waiting. Stone come through that bounce, that little walk we used to do. And only sees they on sight, two giants clash. Spite out the Ninth Ward. He just try to fight Stone, hang out the Ninth Ward to make him fight Stone, but he'll tell him, go in the room and fight him. Man, before you know it, Spider beat up the door. I can't, he'll run up out there. I can't fight him, I can't win.
So do you got a story, man, of seeing Stone and the dude fight, or just in general? You know what I'm saying? Why you was like
listen, this was the clash of the Titans right here.
Talk about it.
Sean Bellon. The Ninth Ward took an L this day here, bro. Stone, all right, this how Stone and Sean had talked. Because I had looked out for the chicken, then when he came to the dome, Stone, it was too many people on the benches over there, so Stone let him sit over here on his bench because of me. So Chicken told his big homie Sean, like, man, dude from Uptown, let me sit on his bench. So Sean Bellon told Stone, I appreciate you let my little homie sit on your bench. Stone say, well, I ain't let him sit on there, I did it because of him. So me, he let him know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It wasn't because of me, because I don't mess with y'all like that. I did it because of him.
He kept it real.
Man, he was, bro, that's why so many people love and respect him. He didn't play games.
Anybody's tongue?
No, not at all. Anybody who's in juvenile jail is going to tell you.
He wasn't sugarcoat nothing.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we had another big homie up there too. Mike out the mouth. Light skinned little cat out. Yeah, he ain't golden now.
Damn, so they either dead or in prison, huh?
Yeah, everybody walking down either dead or in prison, bro. Yes.
That's crazy, bro. Man.
Yeah,
and you made it out. You free.
That's why I don't be mad when people say what they say about me, man. I've been through it. I done been through the trenches, man. And God bless me to be able to tell my tellers. People made money off me while I was in prison. Not even, man, I'm home to make the same. Come on, man. This is my life. You know what I'm saying? But, man, I done seen a lot, been through a lot, bro. Bro, listen, I got got shot in 91 in my foot.
That's when you got shot in your foot. Yeah, right? Yeah.
In 94.
That's when you got the shit back. I mean, you had
I got the acknowledgment back in 94.
Yeah.
I got that, and I got stabbed.
Yeah,
listen,
94.
I got stabbed in June, shot up in July. Go to jail for murder in August of 94.
Back to back.
Well, I'll be maybe back up. January 94, at the top of the year, I go to jail for intimidating a witness. I was going to murder one of my other homeboys, right? February, I get locked up for homicide. May, I get released. I get stabbed in June, shot in July, back in August for a homicide. 94. That's why when Slim say, if you live past that before you was a gangster, 94 was a rough year for me, man. But I lived through it, bro.
Man, real talk.
Man, listen.
But yeah, I mean, getting back on track though, you were saying like, you was like, nah, I wasn't looking out for you. I was looking out for me.
Yeah, Stone let him know. No, I did that because of him. Talking about me. So he's like, that's what's up. So Stone had a talk with him. Stone actually said, listen, man.
This the dude, Sean.
Sean Bellon, yeah. He said, you know, no matter homeboy, you're the homeboy to be getting into it. You know, we ain't gonna get in that. So now them little boy, man, we ain't getting that little boy stuff. But now, in the school area, Sean Bellon will be right because all of the youngsters look up to him. He tall, big dude, so they all around him. He laughing and playing with him. So Sean, I don't know exactly what he did, but I remember coming out of class and Stone walked past and Stone asked him. Stone say Sean, I thought you wasn't gonna get in that. Sean like, he all little homie, man. Sean, man, F that, man. I ain't trying. Sean like, oh yeah, So Stonefeld played. He had a little beanie cap on. He stopped. What was it? Son, what's up? He went to rumbling. Stone called him and Sean Malone took a knee. He got up though. Sean had a cousin up there. His last name was Bailey. I can't think of his first name. Black dude. Out to Desire, right? So now we're in the dormitory. Stone, or they used to give us furloughs back then.
Okay.
Like I started on maximum because I had a robber had a violent charge. But every 3 months you go to team. So I had made it to a medium. The lady told me, give me 3 more months, then I'm gonna give you minimum in, then you get minimum out. They might give you like 8 hours, 24 hours, then they might give you go home on Friday, come back Sunday. Furlough. Stone was up to go on furlough. But if you keep fighting, you're gonna lose your level and you're gonna drop back down. So we're in the dome. And Sean Malone want a rematch. Sean Malone right hand man was Stan out the dank wall. Me and Stan was real tight. In 1994, after I beat my murder, I went to CCC. Stan was in CCC, and he was like, "What's up, Gangsta B? I'm about to go." He had shot. He hollered at me before he got out. And we had made plans to hook up on the street because we had knew each other in juvenile jail.
For sure. So y'all was gonna keep the relationship going.
Right.
I got you.
1994, bro. I got hit up. He got hit up. 2 different parts of the city though. He died. So while I'm in the hospital, his people came and told him, tell him that Stan ain't make it, Stan got killed. But mom ain't want to tell me that because I was still trying to, shake back while I'm in the hospital.
Yeah, you still recovering.
So, yeah, but so in 91, but this is 94, but 91, him and Sean used to walk together, me and Stone on the walk. So me and Stone talking. Stone like, man, Sean want to keep fighting, bro, and I don't want to go on furlough. I want to go home, man, because Stone way walked the time, right? He plotting not to come back. But if you keep fighting, they go to hole, you get a write-up, you're going to lose that level. So I say, bro, you know what? I said, man, I don't even fight him no more. Stone looked at me. I said, man, I don't fight him no more, man. Because Stone said, bro, you know what? Know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fight him, and I lose my level, I'm going to break his little cousin Joe. I was like, but I'm thinking, bro, this is my big homeboy. I'm like, man, you know what? Don't fight him no more. Stone looked at him, he was shocked when I said that. I was like, man, I don't fight him. So now we on the walk. We walking. Sean Malone staying right here. We coming up the walk. I'll never forget this T by the Gertown. He's deceased now too. Damn. He come on, got hit up too. Cat, we call him Cat Daddy. A legend in the city too. Cat Daddy, all of them right there posted. He had 17 when he posted, everybody posted. So me and Stone walking, Sean Malone and Stan. Sean like, what's up, Stone? Walk towards him, and then walk past him a little bit and stop, and stuck his hand out to shake his hand. Sean shook his hand. So now some people would say, man, that was a coward, man, Stone ain't want to fight. Yeah, well, Sean ain't want to fight, he shook his hand. So that was the end of that. There wasn't no more fighting after that. It was a dude named Nipsey out the Caddy that was up there. He was an old head. It was a few old heads that, like, when dudes go AWOL, if you're not over 21 and they catch up with you, you ain't get an adult felony, they may come into juvenile jail. So that's how I met Pooh and a lot of other older guys because they was on a run, and then when they finally got caught, whatever they got caught for the adult, they made them come back and do the finish their juvenile stuff. Because once you get an adult conviction, you can't come back on that compound. That's what happened to me. I had juvenile life, but when I broke out, I caught an attempt murder, and I played to it. No. I caught the gun first. So I lied about my age because I didn't want to go back to juvenile jail, so he brought me to the adult jail. That's when I met Busy, who be with Cash Money. Them people found out I was a juvenile, but 8 months later they sent me back to juvenile, right? But they had circle felony on the paper. So when I get in the dorm, I didn't want to go back to LTI. I wanted to go to Monroe because they was giving out furloughs there. And I broke out of LTI, so I know they weren't going to give me no play there. I told the counselor and Jerry, says, hey, I'm going to go to Monroe. They shipped me up to Monroe, Louisiana. Right before I get there, New Orleans had a fight with Monroe. They had a gang fight up there. So I see.
So it's broken up by cities.
Yeah. When we in Louisiana, so the cities go to war.
I thought it was So you at first you was talking about like the 3rd and this, that, and the
That's in LTI. See, LTI is right there, Baker, Louisiana, right there by Baton Rouge. So it's pretty much like we're in our backyard right here, cause it's like an hour. Like Baton Rouge is like 45 minutes, really an hour from New Orleans. So now we go to Baker, Louisiana. So people be calling LTI Baton Rouge, but it's really Baker, Louisiana. Like maybe like a few minutes from Baton Rouge. Okay. So New Orleans, when I was there, we was the deepest there. So, you know, when you got a lot of people in New Orleans on this juvenile compound, we not going to fight Baton Rouge or Lafayette or Lake Charles, nobody. We're going to fight ourselves because it's a bunch of us here. And we trying to see who the dominant was. But now when you go up to Monroe, you're going up some more. A few, like an hour, 2, 3, whatever. I don't know how far it is. But now, Monroe, so we in their backyard. So they looking at us like, we're from New Orleans, we're going to fight them. So there's gang fighting going on. You know what I'm saying? So when I get there, Ken out the Ivy, he ain't go to a life. He had broke his arm, punched somebody. Ken and Tent Wall Fat had the best setup. Well, they were some of the top fighters from our city. Because we had a dude named Tyson, Devil Dog. Man, we had some fighters, man, now that I think about it, man. We had some, kind of almost forget some people, bro. But anyway, so I get on the compound, gang did, just had the game fight, so they let me know what's going on. Look, man, we beefing. I'm like, all right, that's what's up. Well, when I go in the intake dome, it's like, well, a good 10 of us. So the comment come, they say, Terrance Williams. I said, yeah, what's up? He said, how you feel about being on protected custody? I said, man, don't play with me. He said, you going home tomorrow? I said, what protected custody at? Let's go. I'm going home tomorrow, bro. Mind you, I got juvenile life. This how they made me release me.
That's hilarious.
when I catch the gun case, they circle felony. But it was supposed to be a state misdemeanor because it was my first time catching an adult conviction. But they circle felony. So here's the thing. When you got a felony probation, juvenile don't want you on the comment no more because now you consider an adult now. So they put me in an adjustment center for one night, and then the next day, they give me some old nasty red bean. I didn't want them. They give me a $50 check. So I'm trying to figure out how I can cash this check, go steal a car to make it back.
Oh yeah, I saw you talk about this on your channel. Yeah. But they had to monitor you, make sure you get off the bus. Yeah. I saw you talk about that.
Yeah, man.
Man, so, I mean, you mentioned y'all having different fighters. You know, different people in New Orleans that was good with their hands. How were you when you were locked up when it comes to the fights, man?
I was alright. I don't like to brag on that, but you hear different people talk about the fights I had. I'm one of them guys like, cause like now in my older age, you know, a lot of people will be like, well, you used to fight better, you can fight now. So I done got old now, I ain't with all that. You know what I'm saying? So, they have a few guys that have been on different channels talk about the fights I had in June. I come up on the stone, so he taught me how to fight. So I could fight, you know what I'm saying? But I would say this here. I ain't gonna say I lost the fight, but a dude got the best of me in Paris jail. Out Paris jail, I try to come there Debo and stuff, thinking because my name ringing on the street. I come to jail, my name ringing. 10 Wall Fat in there, we hook up together. He fight, he be like, look, I get on the heavyweight, you get on my lightweight. All right, cool. We're gonna run it, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we rumbling in Paris. So, there's a guy from the Third Wall, we in there playing Dirty Horse, Cutthroat, something. And I lost, I didn't want to get off. I'm thinking he saw me. How you could tell, I'm looking at him judging the book by the cover. I'm wrong, though. I'm thinking, this is, you little wimp. But he told me, but I'm like, and I know, I'm like, I can fight. Man, we put our hands up, that dude did some old crazy noise and threw a haymaker and caught me on the eye. And I just stood there for a while. It was like,
dazed.
Yeah, man, so we went and left Blender. And Fat wasn't content with it. He was mad about that, so when they ran back the door, he went to the cell. Fat went there, beat him down so bad, busted him up. I said, man, get Fat, man, watch out, push me out the way, man. I'm like, oh, beat him down, whooped him. So, but that's the only thing I come to. Oh, no, one of my big homies beat me up too. Bouncer.
When you was locked up?
Yeah.
In juvenile jail?
No, I'm an adult. This adult jail.
How old are you now?
17.
Oh, you still ain't actually an adult.
But I'm in adult jail.
Because they made a mistake.
Right, I had lied about my age and I wanted to go there because I didn't want to be juvenile. But
so the big homie was an adult who beat you?
Yeah.
So
he was like 19, 20. 6'3", big dog.
And you
What
were you back then?
Small, I was a little skinny, little something, bro.
But you always had the heart.
Yeah, heart of a lion. That's why a lot of people are disappointed in me. Because when I was on the street, I was stepping. When I went to jail, I ain't had no blemish. I ain't never got jacked, never got punked, never got extorted. Man, my record is good.
It's flawless.
So that's why a lot of people disappointed me. And I understand it. That's why I don't really trip, but
Man.
yeah, bro.
Man, you say so your big homie beat you up for
Yeah,
what?
he ain't really, he got off on me a little bit, you know. But cause let me tell you why he jumped, why he hit me.
And who was this who beat? What's the dude name?
Man, Bouncer. He respected. He in the Fed. He a big dog. He respected. He a big homie, man. Any compound he go on, he taking over. And he gonna look, this is New Orleans table we do. He a big dog. He a step or two. On the streets and in jail, dude. 6th Street, big dude though. He real big. Actually, you know, I like to play Crack Joseph, so I'm cracking Joe playing with him about his baby mom, playing with him, and I put his son. He said, "I'm playing with my son." I'm going, man, and I got everybody laughing. There's a few little young, we laughing. He laughed too, but man, he stole off on what, jumped up, but I wasn't no match for him.
Oh, he got the best of you.
Yeah, I was a little boy, you know, but I didn't back down, and that's what he respected about me.
Yeah.
You know, but we got cool right there, still cool. I just saw him on the street in the car one time briefly, but after that he been in jail his whole life. But he come home, go to jail, come home, go to jail. But yeah, so I can say I lost one, and I got a 1.5, 1 in attempt. Can I get away with that?
I got you.
The homeboy caught me with something. But other than that, I was you know.
You got the W's.
Yeah, I got a lot of wins.
Nah, that's what's up, man. Now, was it like that on the streets too? Cause you got.
I had one fight on the street.
You can access a gun. So.
No, I had a fight with a homeboy named Tyrone in my project on 6 in Magnolia. I had one fight on the street.
One fight.
One fight.
Before you went to jail.
Yeah, this is in '96 when I was stepping. This when I was deep in the game.
Man.
Yeah, I had a fight. Yeah, cause this was my homeboy, my project. So it wasn't about the gunplay. It was like let's rumble.
What was the situation?
All right, you know I told you I grew up in Gertown. So there was this lady named Miss Dorothy. She's deceased now. She used to watch, like I was at that elementary school, so my mother would be working. So when we even though we had moved out of Gertown, when we still was going to school back then.
I got you.
So but when we get out of school, we would go by Miss Dorothy's house and hang over there. So Miss Dorothy had a brother. Now, this was in the 80s, so now in the 90s now, you know, this is like an uncle to me.
You done built a relationship with him. Yeah.
He's on crack now. So the dude in my project beat him up, took his $10, took his money. So I'm coming to the court, it's nighttime, bored. I got the gun on me, I'm patrolling, you know, I'm in this circle in the project. And I hear what he did, and I see him, I forgot his name. I say he took him, he said, yeah, don't worry about it. Nah, don't worry, you like an uncle to me. Man, you gotta see me, man. I took the gun out, gave it to one of my homeboys, and me and him fought. We had a fight. I ain't gonna say I beat him up, and he ain't beat me up, but, you know, we rumbled. But he was scared afterwards. He hollered at my homeboy. I got a homeboy named Paul. I haven't talked to Paul in a long time. Paul come off in jail. Paul come to pray about me. Paul kind of big, too. Paul was Paul humble, but Paul a step or two, right? But he didn't change it. Like, he cut hair now. Yeah. Paul pulled up over there with He's like, you know, he had a nice little cool voice. He said, hey, man, you know, you and Tyrone got into it, right? Yeah. I mean, it's like my little brother, man, you know, leave that alone. Now, I'm a little offended because I'm like, why am I here stepping and you come stepping to me? But he didn't step to me disrespectful. He's like, man, you know, leave that alone, you know. I'm like, all right, cool, because me and Paul went to school together. Paul, you know, he ain't no sucker, he ain't no chump. He had just got out of jail, too. But then I wasn't really tripping on him because we had a fist fight. You know, and I was like, he out the project, the homeboy, and it wasn't, he didn't beat me down, I didn't beat him down. We just rumbled, and that was it. So, but you know, people gonna say I won because of my name in the project, but he didn't get knocked down, beat up. We just rumbled back a little mix. That was it. So, but yeah, Paul spoke up for him. But other than that, bro, that was it. I didn't have no fight. But I didn't have too much problems because people knew that I had pledged allegiance to the gun. So
you say you pledged allegiance to the gun?
Yeah, man.
That's a deep statement to make.
Bro, listen, I had hit the dude up and he survived. And I was like, from here on out, whenever I pull it, it's gotta be man down. Because when you hit somebody up and he survived, you the target. You know, so I was like, I'm gonna pledge allegiance to this gun, and now whenever I get into it, when I pull it, I'm busting it. You know?
Were you ever in a situation where you pulled it and you didn't use it? Because you know they got that rule out there. You
pull, you gotta squeeze. Yeah. I never played like that. Let me tell you something. 4th of July, New Year's, I never shot a gun in the air. Never. I ain't believe in wasting bullets. Never shot. I never participated in that. Never.
Man.
No, I was never with that. You just when the enemies come, now you gotta go real, gotta get bullets. Nah, I never done that.
Man, is it true what they say? As much as you comfortable with talking about, like when you in that lifestyle and you really out there, you know, making those types of moves, that you have like nightmares or you traumatized and you know you wake up in cold sweat, so on and so forth.
No, I never experienced. This is what I think, and I always say this. I believe the mob started that, and here's why. I was so infatuated with the mob to get this mob encyclopedia, and I seen where the mob, like when they used to whack someone, they would pluck the eyeballs out because in their mind they thought that when they did the autopsy on his body, that the people who did the autopsy was going to be able to tell that the person that was killed, the last person they seen was the one that shot him. So, you know, they started all these different little things. So, I don't know where that come from, bro, but I've never had a nightmare. I've never had a bad dream. Never. Like, when I go to bed, all I think about two things, getting money and a female. I ain't never had a bad dream, never woke up no cold, so I never experienced that. And I thank God, and I don't want to experience that because I be hearing people say all that. Yeah. But this is what I don't like about people, though. This is what I don't like. I always say people like parrots, like, you know how somebody always say this here? And I don't know if it be a figure of speech, but I think it's a stupid one. Like, you know, people say, oh, I don't wish prison on my worst enemy.
Right.
And I sit down, when I hear a lot of things that people say, I like to sit down and analyze a lot. I'm like, why they say that? Right? So I be like, I understand you want to show that prison is bad, however, but when you use, I don't wish prison on my worst enemy, that's not a good one because this is your enemy, your worst enemy. You put the worst in it. So now, this enemy want to see you dead, want to hurt you.
Yeah.
Prison, I want to see my enemy in jail. You know why? Because a lot of them be miserable. A lot of them get visits. They don't get no money. You ain't get no phone call. So now they miserable. They in there. They stuck in there. They just left there abandoned. So I want them in there. You know? Because that's what I always tell people. I say, man, you know when I get out, I don't want to kill nobody no more. They say, why? I said, because there ain't going to be no more fun. He going to be dead. It ain't over with. But I know he in prison, he going to be suffering. So when people say I don't wish prison on my worst enemy, I think that's some of the dumbest stuff. No, let me tell you another one that just, me and my set had a big argument about that. About this, that people say.
This is when you was in the feds?
Yeah. About this, I'm about to tell you. Ignorance is bliss. Oh, that just drive me crazy when they say that. Ignorance is bliss. But the way my study had broke it down one time to try to make it fit, I was like, okay, I'm inclined to go there, but I think this is just something dumb, this is something stupid. But people like how it sounds. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of stuff.
Now, what do you disagree with about that phrase?
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Okay. Break down. What is ignorance? You don't know something. Because ignorance is not a bad word. Then somebody might be like, "Oh man, I'm ignorant."
You're not. Yeah. You're not experienced in a certain area. Right, knowledgeable. Right. Yeah.
Ignorant. Bliss is happiness.
Right.
So when they say ignorance is bliss, so I be like, so you happy to know that you dumb or stupid, you ignorant or something. But the way my Sadie broke it down one time, he had a good way. But we used to argue about this all the time, bro. It was another one. Oh, it's another one that I suppose was on real life. Who started, or where did it come from when people say, you slept with her, or you slept with him? What I mean by that is, I can have sex with a broad, and they be like, oh yeah, you slept with her. I thought when you sleep with somebody, you get in the bed and go to sleep. So if my girl, if I have sex with a female, she say, well, you slept with her? No, I ain't sleep with her. Then it come out, yeah, man, me and her had sex, you know, in the car. I thought you didn't sleep. I didn't sleep with her. Technically, I didn't sleep with her. I had sex with her. I humped her. She went on her way, I went on my way. Mm-hmm. But that just drive me crazy. See, then I saw the TV shows taking on, or, oh, yeah, you slept with her? Yeah, he slept. I was like, man, this stuff just have sprayed it. You know?
Yeah.
But
that's interesting. I ain't never thought about it that way, man.
That's why I just sit down. Let me tell you what I learned when I was in the hole. And I tell people, I don't want to go to prison, but I tell people prison is an institution. What I mean by that is a elementary, middle school, junior high, college. If you want to learn, if you want to apply yourself, the knowledge is there. I was in the shoe. I did 11 months in the shoe. So I'm reading the dictionary. I'm going through the dictionary. I had to say that I read the whole dictionary one time. I never read the whole dictionary. Let's get that straight.
What's the shoe?
It's segregation, the whole. We call it the shoe because it's called special housing unit. So we just call it the shoe. But it's the whole. When you go to the whole. So I had discovered this. I said, and I had give a little test out on the range just to get the guys involved, right? So we know tomato, right? What is a tomato?
Is that rhetorical or?
No, it ain't rhetorical. I want you to answer this here. I'm interviewing you now.
Oh no, a tomato. That's it's supposed to be a fruit, right?
I'm asking you. You don't answer me because don't answer.
You put me on the spot with that.
Yes, I got you.
Yeah, so what's the reason why you asking me that?
I'm gonna get to this here. So what's a bell pepper?
Damn.
Is it a vegetable or fruit? This is the one I'm asking.
No, I mean I thought a tomato. Some people view it as a vegetable, but I thought it was a fruit though.
Okay. So
now I'm not too sure about a bell.
What about an onion?
Damn, I thought it was a vegetable.
Okay. What about a pickle?
That's a fruit.
What about a jalapeno pepper? But this is educational already because a lot of people who listen to this, they don't know either. Okay, so my point is this. How we eat the jalapeno peppers. We eat bell peppers and cucumbers. All of those are fruits, but they're eaten as vegetables. Now the onion is a vegetable, but I learned in the dictionary, anything with a seed in it is a fruit. And I ask people how you say like, man, tomato, we eat it as a vegetable, it's a fruit.
So I was right on that one.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
The other ones I got it.
But no, here's the thing, bro. There's nothing wrong with not. No, I don't. It's a lot of stuff I didn't know. I still don't know.
So that's ignorance.
Right there, right. But it's not a disrespectful. Like, no, I might say this here. Oh man, I'm computer illiterate.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like when I ask you about the computer, I don't know a lot about the computer. The iPhones, I stay away from. I don't know about them. I'm still trying to learn my galaxy.
For sure.
It's a lot of stuff I don't know, so I ask people.
For sure.
When I first come home, bro, I said be on the computer, on my stream yard, and the guy named Hankin TV.
I think did he interviewed you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Him and the other brother, I forgot his name. He gonna be Veracity Exchange. Them two brothers used to actually be in the comments. Hey, press this, press that. They used to be showing me, bro. And I would ask, hey, what to do? I don't know. And that's because if you don't know, I always ask people. But them brothers was showing me how to do this stuff through there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's like a lot of stuff that I still don't know.
Yeah.
I be asking. I get on people nerves so much, they get tired of me. Some people don't answer the phones until I call. Because they don't call that, I'm asking a question.
Yeah.
How you do this? How you do that? I've been home a year and 7 months. So there's a lot of stuff I haven't even much tapped into. Prime example, when I bought my little 32-inch TV from Walmart when I first got out, I turned it on. I'm used to turning on TV in the 50 channel. They got apps on the TV. I said, what is this? Turn the TV. I sit the dog for like 30 days.
Damn.
I didn't know how to work the TV. Because when you press it, they're going to tell me, once you press that app, think you about to watch TV, okay, now let's set up an account. Man, what the world? I just want to look at something, man. Y'all. But I learned to do this. YouTube was on there. Yeah. So I started pressing it. I started typing in Lil Wayne and Bert. I started and looking at. So that was my TV. I started doing that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I had my homie Zoe. He was like, bro, when I left the street, it was 12 channels. They took about 700. I used to be always dudes and ain't never been a channel on TV. So I come on, it's 700 channels. I was like, you know what I'm saying? He used the 12 channels, you know? Yeah. So things, bro, constantly go.
Yeah, things change, man. Yeah, FaceTime, all of that, man.
Yeah, bro. That freaked me out when I got out.
Yeah, everything, man.
I'm in the bus station. I see the girl talking to and I see somebody there. I say, hey, he can see you. Yeah. She looked at me like, I said, I just got out of the face. So she showed me out, waited. I was like, whoa. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, it's just a lot of stuff, man, that I'm still learning.
Adjusting too, yeah.
Yeah, man. And I'm not ashamed to say, hey, I don't know.
No, for sure.
Help me out, you know.
Yeah, but once you, I'm sorry, what you got to say?
Yeah, once you conquer that fear, everything's gonna be smooth sailing, man.
Yeah. Man, is there anything you can say to the viewers, man, about, I feel like universally, like a lot of people don't reach the potential that they could because of like anxiety or fear or what other people may, or they think other people may think about them. But you know what I'm saying, you got controversy attached to you. You had a reputation at one point in time, you know what I'm saying, and your name is still ringing, and people are still, you know what I'm saying, critical of you, but you still doing your thing. Like, is there anything you like, any words of wisdom you can drop on the people who may be hesitant about doing certain things because of like fear or anxiety or anything like that?
Peer pressure. Once you can get past the peer pressure, stop worrying about what the next person gonna think of you. My thing is, I know about myself. I know I don't have nobody helping me, giving me a cosign. Just imagine this, bro. If Birdman was to come out and say, you know what, I'm rocking my little bro. Just imagine how many people gonna switch over, or from the start he would co-sign me. My channel would have been out the roof by now. I might have a big deal by now. So I know I gotta keep pushing. And here's the thing, what I learned. Everybody in the world don't like Birdman. Everybody in the world don't like Lil Wayne. Everybody don't like Drake. So you're gonna have that one little percentage that's gonna be like, I can't stand him. Oh, I'm gonna ride with him. Even though I don't like what he did, I don't condone what he did, but I'm gonna ride with him because I don't like him. So I tell people, for the steppers, right? Someone be like, man, he a rat. People still rocking with him. Da, da, da. First of all, YouTube is a friendly channel. My YouTube channel actually is a friendly channel because you're not gonna have no cussing, using the N-word, and a lot of other stuff on my channel. So now you got families, the grandmas and grandpas and children who sit down and watch my stuff. It's friendly ready, right? So I let people know the YouTube is not the streets. It's not, well, the streets there, but it's not, you know, it's not just steppers on there. You got civilians that come to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So it's more civilians than steppers. Mm-hmm. So now you got people going, listen, I don't care nothing about what he did. I want to see what is he putting out. How is he trying to, he was once part of the problem, now how is he a part of the solution? Mm. Shout out to Brian Glaze Gear. So people come to my channel to find out, okay, because here's another thing. Look at YouTube. 99% of YouTube channels are everybody gangsters. People coming on there with the wow.
You maybe 99% of the urban section of YouTube.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah.
So now you got all these people that's gangsters. So people be like, look, I'm tired of hearing all that. I'm from the hood. I hear shots rang out. They got drugged. I see that in my hood. I don't want to come to YouTube to see that. I want to come in here and laugh, enjoy, or look at a good story. So that's why you're gonna always get support from different people, different nationalities. I'm all over the world. Different countries, people be hitting me up like, whoa, yeah, I'm over here, I'm over here. I'm like, oh man, thank you, man, shout out, da, da, da. But
well, you said that peer pressure, so getting over that peer pressure though.
Yeah, that peer pressure, man. Once you can conquer that and stop worrying about what the people gonna think of you, everything's gonna be smooth sailing. That's the problem. We worry about what the next man gonna think. We worry about what the person gonna think. And here's the thing. While you worry about what that person gonna think of you, that same person not putting no money in your pocket. That same person now, when he go to the table eat with his people, you're not at that table eating. Why you worrying about what they think of you?
Yeah. And you feel the same way about like criticism? Like people being critical, like you said, YouTube, if the streets is on YouTube and people talking about you. You said, I know you mentioned earlier that don't bother you, but everybody don't got the same like perspective as you or self-esteem. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying? The ability to just have tough skin.
That's a fact, and that's a good point you just made. I just thank God that I have it. You know, certain things like I'm at a point now when I see when somebody might send me something. Oh boy, this is disrespect. You boys get it. Oh, we got action. I'm gonna go look at it. I'm gonna look at his views. If he got 100 views or 2 or 3, he's struggling. Boy, ain't nobody entertain that. Man, get out of here. I can't benefit for that. Only you gonna be the benefit because I got a name now. So if I diss you back, you famous. No, I ain't about to help you. You my enemy. You trying to assassinate my character. You trying to make me look bad. So no, I'm not about to help you. But if you got a channel, you doing numbers and you attacking me, well, I'm entertaining that because I need to add to my money for the month. So I'm at your top.
It's all strategic for you.
It's up.
It's business.
How y'all say it's up and it's stuck?
Hey man, you done made this statement. I asked you your definition of a gangster. Like, what's your definition of a stepper? Because that wasn't around. I'm sure Or was it around before you went to
No,
prison?
I never heard that. I had asked people in my life who started that word stepper.
Wait, but you said that a lot during this interview.
Yeah, because I like that word. Oh, he a stepper. That's just another form of he a gangster.
Oh, okay.
He a stepper. He a stepper. When you ask what's the devil in a stepper? Oh man, he on the street. He stepping. He ain't playing. He handling his business. He a real dude. He da da da. Oh, he a stepper. How would I? Well, that's slick. They little general. They got little slick little word plays, and I'm one of the old heads that I pay attention. You know, like I had a celly, right, and he was a Crip, and these other Crips was trying to send him, was trying to take a hit, and they said earthquake. I said, what they trying to tell you to take a hit, boy? What you tell earth? I pay attention. You got different lingos and different slangs.
Right.
People say it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you just gotta be on point, and I pay attention. Cause you got some old heads stuck in their ways, be like, man, some youngsters, oh man, you better know what's going on. You might be walking by your business, drinking, whatever, and they get to say their little lingo, and they about to take off, do something, you just and you get caught up.
Man,
I'm on point. I'm out their way though. That's why I let them know, boy, y'all can have the street, y'all okay.
man, while you was out there like really off the porch, like knee deep in it, when it was real. Not saying it's not crazy now in New Orleans. It's always had that reputation and just issues with crime. Like, what do you think was the key to you surviving?
I never got loaded. I never got high.
Sober mind. You know, they say a lot of people, if they commit them type of,
They say
like, you need something to escape.
Under influence. Yeah, I never broke. Think about this. All the story you heard of me, all the story you hear other people talk about me, you ain't never heard anybody say, man, Gangsta smoke weed. Yeah, man, Gangsta hit the bag of dope. Yeah, man, Gangsta this. I never done that. Let me tell you why. I would have done it, but I looked up to Blackie Mo. Blackie Mo was a big dog out of the Magnolia Project. Got Gangsta, a hitman. He never got high. Never wore the same shoes. He just was different. And I got a chance to run with him head up. So when you got a killer that's known, take his, get money, dress fly, got bras, and you running with him, you looking up to him, you gonna follow what he do. That's how I like the Cowboys. 1992, I hear him. And one thing he had said one time, he said, man, money gone. And I went with, and then when I was supposed to take a hit, I seen the dude, but I had left my gun, and I was like, money gone. It's just, as I said, I'm like, I got that from my big homie. That was money gone because I had a chance to hit him and get paid off him. And I left my thing inside.
Damn, man, I don't heard that name, man. I was listening to a song by UNLV, and I think Yellow Boy he said like Blackie Mo, I got this soul.
Cosby was by my side, I know
on my side. Yeah, that's a bag of money. Like, why did he say that? What's up with Blackie Mo?
That's just what telling you. He was a notorious. Welcome to the Noe with Juvenile and Turk. Take his like Blackie Mo did back in the days. You know what I'm saying? So Blackie Mo was somebody that never got high. He used to rob, take his. Man. He started selling drugs.
What was Fly though?
Fly, big old black dude, like about 6'2", 6'3". He was like 6 foot, 6 something.
And you ran with him?
Yeah, I got a chance to run with him.
Hey, so I heard his name and I heard Eric Maurice. And I saw a picture he was holding like two
AR-15 and something else. Yeah, Eric Maurice, big dog. Him and Blackie Mo cousins. Them two was running together, right? Buddies. Well, they cousins though, but you know they was running tough together. When I come home from juvenile jail, well, I was telling you how they made mistake when they released me that time. So all my childhood buddies are in jail, so I don't have nobody to run with. But when I broke out of juvenile jail, Blackie Mo had called one of my homegirls in the project. Me and her was real cool, so she was like, yeah, little Gangster come on and wrote his name on the wall. So Blackie Mo, she called me on 3-0 Blackie Mo. He was like, what's this? He wrote on my wall in the project. I said, it's my project. I said, when you come, we're going to fight. Like, all right, so they're like, man, send me something. I said, I got $20. He said, man, send me that. I was like, boy, I sent Blackie Mo some money, so I was happy. So now, months later, he get out of jail. I'm out. So I got his phone number from Trina. I was just like, all my buddies in jail, I just need a gun. I got to go rob now. Cause that's all I knew. So I was still young, teenager. So I said, Mo, man, I need a gun. He was like, man, chill out. I'm on my way over there. So he brought me 3 guns to my house. He said, man, believe it or not, man, I ain't robbed nothing since I've been home.
Is that when you say you brought with the clip, the see-through clip or something like that? Well, sorry, you tell the story.
Yeah, but you been watching, huh? Yeah. Yeah, he bought the, it was a 22 machine gun with a 25 round banana C2 clip with a scope with a little stock fold on it. He bought a Mag 11 and a 9mm Ruger.
Mm.
And he was going to buy him a car. He went and bought a white Taurus station wagon.
Mm.
And that was him and Eric Reese had fell out. And I was happy because I was like, that was his right hand man. Them two ran together.
Is that some snake stuff, man? You being happy?
Well, I was young because here's the thing. Black and Moore, big dog, Eric Maurice a big dog. They both killers, but now they run together. So usually they be like, the third wheel, man, you're going to be in the way, watch out. But now, when them two fell out, I don't know what they fell out behind, but when they fell out, I was happy because now I'm running with Black and Moore. So I got Eric's spot. So I'm running with a big dog. He got respect.
Were they neck and neck?
Yeah.
Reputation wise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Black and Moore, Eric, yes. Big dogs.
You say so he brought you the 3 straps and all that.
Yeah.
So y'all had a good rapport, a good bond.
Right. So he went and bought him a car. He even got a Taurus station wagon. But he wasn't too good at driving. When he turned the corner. I said, nah, man. Because I was used to the code. So I said, no, you let the steering wheel slide back. He said, well, man, you drive. Like, good, watch out. Got in there. We ain't had no tape player. We used to have, his car didn't have a tape player. He used to have a headphone when we want to listen to certain music. But the song was hot back then. Rum Shake, that was his favorite song. All I want to do, want to zoom, zoom, zoom in the boom. That was jumping.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was his favorite song.
It's the early 90s, huh?
Yeah, bro. It was 92. I come in 1992, bro.
Yeah, he took it back.
Yeah, Mary J. Blige was bumping through. But, so me and him hanging out, bro. So I remember him he was fussing at Eric in the birthday. He said, you don't drive by, get out and shoot. They fussing. But Black Mo said, you were shooting for me? I said, yeah, I shoot him. But I was still, now Eric had sent me on a mission when I first came home.
Was that your first,
My hit, but like, wait, hold up.
You didn't get paid for it though.
Right. I took care of work for Baby when I was young. But this here was a hit. Boy, look at you didn't rattle like, whoa, hold up. So this was something.
Hold on, no, man, we can't fast forward that, man. So what was the Baby situation?
Remember I got in the car?
But that ain't so that was before whatever happened. He was schooling you.
But remember I got in the car?
And he put the gun to the head and said, don't let nobody sit in your back seat.
But he came and got me to take care of something. So, but that's some of that stuff I just be leaving out, because I learned about the internet and they be like, oh man, you read, oh man, you still tell it, oh man, you put what about the family, all they people, oh that was he did, so.
But you ain't saying names though.
Right, but yeah, Ken got me, that was I first put in work.
How old were you then?
11? What was 11? Yeah, I was 11. I was selling weed. I used to hang on Second and anything. I used to hang out. We used to steal calls and all that.
Hold on. You was 11 the first time you...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are you talking about what I think you talking about?
Yeah, I was 11 years old. Yeah.
So the second time you said was Blackie. You said Blackie Moore or Eric Maurice. Which one was the...
All right, when I broke out of Juvenile, I was talking all that talk. Eric Maurice get at Mag 11, and I want to hit the dude up. But this dude survived because the reason why he survived because the lady came out the house, and then when I stood over, I hit him. He ran in the hallway, and when I went to stand over him, she's like, "Baby, please don't do it." And I looked up at her. She was real pretty. She had that little long, little pretty hair coming down, with two little plaits. The little bandana around her pretty face. I looked at the lady, looked at him, and I just walked off. Bro, this was in 1991. Don't you know me and that dude, when I first come home from the feds recently? A guy I know, I'm going to say that, know him, and me and that man talked about it. We squashed our beef. From 91, bro, then we finally talked about it. Yeah. I don't want to say his name, but he had tried to send a hit at me when we was in jail in 92. He tried to send this big dude at me. But me and him finally talked. From 91, we finally talked to him in 2022.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what, almost 30 years?
And I gave him my word. I was like, look, bro, I don't let that light no more. Well, because I'm like...
Oh, that's over 30 years. Yeah.
I'm looking at it like, bro, I'm the one shot you. And you concerned about me, but I understand it, but bro, I don't live that life no more. It's over with, bro. You ain't got to worry about me. Do I got to worry about you? You know what I'm saying? I'm Mr. Civilian. Well, I ain't had a name then. I got the name from Real Life, Fast Money. Shout out to Fast Money from Real Life Street Talk. He gave me that name.
Yeah.
Mr. Civilian, yeah. Yeah, he gave me that. I took that and ran with it.
What you said, so that was the second hit, and you said that they didn't pay you or something?
Yeah,
He's
man.
talking about Eric Maurice.
He got the money, yeah. But the job wasn't done anyway, finished anyway, but whoever broke him off, gave him some money, he didn't give me nothing.
Damn.
I was young, you know, I guess I wanted the reputation, I wanted the name.
So you was being used.
Facts. Yeah.
Do you respect that? Did you ever play that same role? Where you use people?
No, because
to put in work for you?
No, I ain't never trust nobody to do that. Because when I was coming up in the streets, I wanted to put my own work in. I wanted to solidify that, man, I'm a gangster. Don't play with me. I'm out here. And, you know, when somebody else do it, like he sent me, he might not get the job done right. So, no, I ain't never sent somebody on a mission.
Yeah.
Well, I went on a mission with people. I'm going to be there. Let's go. Let's roll. I'm capping. I did this one time. When I was beefing with the mouth, a few days that passed was kind of quiet, right? So I had a bunch of little young dudes. I give them some AKs. Look, go in the mouth, just shoot, just to spark it up, let them know, don't get comfortable back here. That happened.
But you ain't have them shoot nobody. You
no,
just shoot.
Just to let them. But the boys at the mouth went to hitting back too. They had choppers. They wasn't hitting back.
They came back, or that was the same when they went over there. They shot back at them.
Yeah, because they had their guns right by. You know, it was a big old bunch of noise. But I just wanted them to know, hey, don't get comfortable back here. But other than that, like, I ain't never seen somebody to take a hit or go.
Damn, man, that's crazy, man. And you said no nightmares, sober mind, just doing.
Bro, I've never. Some people say, "Man, something wrong with him," but I am fine, perfectly fine. You know, I can't help it if people buy into that. You know, you're gonna have a nightmare. You're gonna have. I don't buy into that. I learned this: when you think of something or you accept certain stuff, then you're gonna start dreaming and thinking about that.
Yeah.
Like it's been time like I've been looking at a CEO or having a talk with her. When I go to sleep, I dream about her.
Yeah.
It's like be rich in my dream. Like I have dreams, people be chasing me in my dreams, and I can't never get away from it. They be right chasing me, you know. But I never dream about someone.
You did something too.
Now I had these dreams. Let me tell you what kind of dreams I had, and bro, it never fails. I might have a dream about Killa Stone, like when we was on the streets, or Black and Mo, and Maurice. When I wake up, I tell myself, so I say, man, I just had a dream about one of my homies that's dead. I said, why would I call somebody gonna be either dead or somebody gonna be killed soon? And it never fails. Every time I have a dream about somebody that's already dead, but in my dream like they're alive and we having fun or whatever, when I come about that dream and I call home or something, somebody just got killed or I'll get killed a few days later, somebody gonna get killed. Every time I have a dream, that happens.
Now, and the people getting killed, are they tied to the people you dreaming about? Or
No.
just randomly just...
It just means like one of my homies or somebody I know,
Yeah.
or maybe a family or somebody that died. It's just whenever I dream about somebody that's dead already, but it's like they're alive in my dream,
Yeah.
somebody really died. Every time.
Man, you name so many different people, like, especially like when you was incarcerated, like talking about incarcerated from juvenile jail on up, that are either deceased now or incarcerated. Like, man, being tied to being a stepper, all of that, like, what's your view on death, man? Like, what do you think about death?
It's promised to all of us. Inshallah, I pray I go to paradise when I die. So that's why when we stop, when I pray, it's important to me. But I welcome it. You know, I used to always say this though. When I used to be beat, I was like, I don't want to die first. That's what you mean. I ain't gonna be able to get no get back. So if somebody kill me, it's over with. Because nobody's gonna retaliate how you will. But I'm a Muslim, so I believe I'm going to paradise. And I believe I'm going to touch the hellfire for my sins I've committed ever since because once you become Muslim, all your sins are forgiven. Now, while you're Muslim and you accumulate sins, then you're going to be held accountable for that. But I'm not scared of that. No, not at all.
Man, you came up in New Orleans, man, especially the Magnolia. It's a lot of people from that area, then not only street stars but a lot of popular rappers. Did you have any relationships with any of the artists coming up in the Magnolia?
Mm-hmm. Me and Juvenile went to elementary school together. We used to have challenges who would get the best Reeboks first, or something that one of us didn't have. We used to go at it with the girls, you know. Juvie was, you know, coming up cool guy. Turk. Magnolia Slim was the first rapper who everybody knows as Soulja Slim was the first rapper to put my name in the song.
Put your name in the song, yeah.
On that powder bag.
Yeah. I remember you talking about that.
Yeah.
So you was cool with a lot of different artists?
Yeah, because I've always been people's person. Even though I was getting money, shooting my gun, wilding, I never looked down on nobody. I feel like, what's up, homie? You know, you from the hood. You know, y'all cool.
No, for sure. Man, it's one artist that I want to ask you about. I don't know if you got any ties to, but I don't really see too many people talk about him in interviews, not too many documentaries. I don't think he wasn't from the Magnolia, but his name was Sporty T. I used to like some of his music. Are you familiar with, like, do you have any like stories about Sporty T? Any interactions with him?
Yeah, I remember us.
You started laughing.
Yeah, because we had caught Sporty T slipping one time at a concert at the UNO Arena. We got on the elevator. He was already on the elevator. I guess he was coming out. We got on the elevator, and he was in the elevator, and he was shocked that he had saw because he was dissing Cash Money at one time.
Oh yeah, with Big Boy.
Right. And so, but we saw him, but we didn't do that to him because I was like, man, I'm out here in these streets. I ain't got time, you know. But y'all that rap stuff, you know. But we had caught him in there. He didn't back down or nothing, but he didn't say nothing. He was just quiet, like he just there. Cause we was deep, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, nobody don't want to get jumped and you got to perform and bust him up and nothing. But he ain't back down. He just, you know, stayed, mind his business. We was on the elevator and we got off and went our way. Cause we had other beat. We had real street beat. We ain't had time for that stuff they had going on.
Yeah. Was that your only interaction with him, or did he have a reputation in New Orleans that you were aware of? I know he used to rap Gangsta. I saw him on the cover with the chopper and all of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I don't know him personally. So I can't speak on, you know.
No, I feel you. Man, I want to ask you about fashion. You know, in some of your interviews, you don't talk about like the Bally's, Polo. You know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Like, what were some of your favorite brands, man, around that time before you went away, like that y'all was rocking? Because New Orleans people, man, although it's a small city, like, the pictures I see from back then of you, OG, Booby Black, Killa Stone, so on and so forth, y'all was fly. Got the Jordans, all of that, bro. Talk about that.
You know, we had that phase with the ballet animals. A lot of people like the Marinas, the Mirage. Any kind of ballet shoes was on point. We had the Gucci's at one time. You know, you could never go wrong with the Jordans. You know, I never wore Air Force Ones. I was doing Air Force One guy back then. My main thing too was the Reeboks, the Soulja Rees. They were cheap, and then you could just wear with anything, you know. But Bally's, Jordans. I wasn't too much of a Nike guy. I had a few pair of Nikes, but I was mainly on Reebok, right? Now let me say it was crazy. And I tell you, when I was in the Fed, how I started studying up on stuff, right? I had gave all my Nikes away, right? Because I looked in the dictionary, and you know that the Swiss, that little sign, you know, that was the thing the Greek god used to worship that for speed back in the day. So I was like, this sign they used to worship for speed back in the day on the tennis shoe. And I was on some religious stuff, so I was like, man, I ain't wearing Nikes no more.
You got some Nikes on right now?
Yeah. So I was like,
yeah.
So I wrestled with that. I was like, okay, they use it for that, but they use it for this, you know. And then I be, you know, in prison, and you get into all this history, and you get into all this type of stuff, and you be like, so people who the race who sprint, they wear Nikes, you know. So you go to thinking, oh, they got that on because they thinking they gonna be faster, you know. So. Yeah, man, I had some, you know, in the Fed, it'd be hard to get certain shoes, so I had some nice Air Max, not some of them dumb shoes. I gave them away, man. And then like a year or so later, I got back on the night, you know. But we go to the in prison, bro. Yeah, people like I had went a year without eating chicken, or and drinking soda, you know, eating beef. So
you was disciplined.
Yeah, you know, you go to them because you ain't got nothing to do in jail. I know I'm gonna do this. No, I'm gonna do this. Let me try this. Just do different things in prison. But
so you was on the Nike center.
Damn Nike, yeah, you looked it up. That Swiss sign. I think the Greek guys they used to worship that at speed. So I'm like, well, Nike, they put that on their shoe gonna be fast. They workers. Yeah. So I was like, man, I ain't rocking this. You know.
Nah.
I'm back on the team, you know.
Man, you mentioned prison, man. As much as you comfortable with sharing, you know, you've been open about you having a reputation. Once again, I don't want to drag it on and on, but what did you actually go to prison for?
848 continuing criminal enterprise. I was one of the young ones to be charged with a kingpin status.
Well, so how did that happen?
You had to have 5 more workers. I had 8 people on my case. By me being the target, my phone was tapped, and I had other people on my case that said, you won't give me 8 phone. That didn't much fit me. You had to have like 12 million in 10 months, hundreds of kilos. Like Big Meat shot with that, 840.
Big Meat, okay. You was locked up with him too, man.
Yeah, same compound. Yeah. Rick Ross, Freeway Ricky out of California, he was charged with that. So they gave me that charge. I'm like, what, man? These wasn't my workers. I ain't have millions of dollars. I ain't have hundreds of kids. All this. But they put it on me because they thought I was going to come up with some kind of stories to give them for cash money. They had a hard on for cash money. All in my discovery, they tried to say I invested in Kevin. I said, man, I ain't pleading that. So they waived it. They didn't throw it out. They said, we're going to waive it. So later on, if you want to come and cooperate, you can bring it back up and say, yeah, I did invest in cash money so they could take down their company. Man, them feds be playing dirty.
Man, that's crazy. So you said continuing. So nothing violent.
And solicited to commit murder.
Oh.
Here's how I got solicited to commit murder. So I tell my co-defendant, I said, hey, when they come down, we're going to bring them in your house. We ain't bring them. I said, man, we're going to tie them up and do them later. He said, no. So they gave me solicited because I solicited the question to him. I said, hey, man, I want to bring them in there. Can we tie them and kill them in your house? No.
No, man, for the people who are not familiar with what you're talking about the story, you said when they come down, we gonna tie them up. Like, so what's the situation? So you got a plug in a different state, yeah, and what y'all moving?
Heroin. So I had went out. Okay, one of my co-defendants met them because somebody went to jail and they was down there. And they helped them out, and they had the drug. They didn't want to go back to New York with it, so they left it with the guy, and they wound up getting to one of my co-defendants. Well, he brought it to me because my project was jumping for the heroin. So at this time, I needed some more dope. I said, yo, man, what's up with the people in New York? I said, man, look, I want to go up there. Tell me I'm on my way. He called, he couldn't get in touch. So I just went out there. And he got in touch with him for our contact. I said, look, man, I'm on my way.
You just up and went to New York from New Orleans with no contact.
You're right. Me and my co-defendant.
And this is for what?
For the box of drugs from them. Because see, they was already in New Orleans at one time and they left drugs down there. So they left it with one of my co-defendants.
But you ran out, you had to re-up?
Right, and I wanted that. And I know going to New York is cheaper. So I just went out there and they accepted me. We in a restaurant, we in the back of the restaurant. One of my co-defendants getting high, so they bring the dope. We arguing about the prices first.
So you gonna test the dope up?
Right. So he tested. So we on this side of the restaurant, and in the kitchen, we back in the kitchen. It's 3 of them, I'm arguing with these people. Now, mind you, I don't have a stick pin. I didn't flew out here.
You don't got no gun on you?
No, because I flew out.
Oh, you flew, you didn't drive?
No, I rode the Greyhound bus back with the drugs on her, right? So, my co-defendant over here, he hit the door. He leaped over, right? So the man said, see, I told you good. My co-defendant come out the duck. It's all right, it ain't all that. I said, yeah, that's that good dope. He always hating on somebody else's stuff, right? So we go back up front, and as we up front, said, there's 2 Spanish girls, and I'm trying to hit one of them.
2 Spanish chicks in the restaurant?
Yeah, they nice, man.
Bad.
Man, what you talking about?
In New York?
Yes. So one of them was heavy set, thick, and one was nice. So he like, don't worry about girl, you get that later. So he get me by myself. He said, you me like you. Him don't like you. Because I didn't test the drugs and I didn't drink, but I had got some orange juice in the cup. Thanks. So he trying to, but I'm like, this is my brother here. No matter he testing me dope and getting high, this still my bro. I know he gonna rock with me.
And who is this? Who are you with?
One of my co-defendants.
No, I'm saying, I mean, he on your case. You don't want to say the name? Or?
No, because he was,
Oh, no, go ahead.
So, so some people know who he is. They're gonna tell you in the comment. Read the comment, read all your comment. They're gonna tell you what I'm talking about. So
the dude's still around though.
Yeah, he's still around.
He locked up?
No, he home.
Y'all just ain't kicking it no more.
No, I'm beefing with him too right now.
That ain't Hot Bezo, is it?
No, I would say it was him. No, me and him, we internet enemies. So yeah. So
They gonna tell me in the comments.
Yeah, they gonna tell you. Well, yeah, I guarantee they're gonna tell you in that comment, bro. They never fail. So anyway, he trying to put me against him, like, but I didn't got upset because I'm like, this is my bro over here. I know he gonna go to war with me. So I'm like, I got him. I'm saying to myself, him. I said, next time, first chance I get, I'm gonna rob you. So you trying to talk about my brother over here? No, I ain't going for that. So we had worked out a deal. And then we went back to New Orleans, so he called us. What's up, y'all? I said, man. I kept playing, we talking back and forth. I said, hold on. So we worked out a deal. So they tried to be slick and mail some more what we talked about in the mail down there to this other guy out the Memphis Mean Project. I don't know him. Bryce know him. You know what I'm saying? So now when he hooked us up, I'm like, what's up, boy? I said, man, I'm gonna jack him. Other co-defendant who went to New York with me, he like ride with me, period. You know what I'm saying? So he was whatever I'm with. But my phone was tapping at the time, so the man keep trying to get us to buy the dope. And we like, man, we good right now. We got enough. Chill out. We got to give you better price. Man, all right. So now I'm like, no, we're going to jack him. Because I already was telling him, we talking about my mans anyway. I said, man, we're going to jack him. Down there, man, we're going to kill him. So what happens is, if my co-defendant would have said, okay, we'd have got conspiracy to commit murder. But by him saying, no, we ain't using my house, they gave me solicitation because I posed the question to him. So, yeah, they gave me, that's how I had life in 20.
You got life plus 20 years.
Yeah, at first. Then when I went back to court, all right, Blabber got his case overturned in 2000. Then I went behind him and got my case overturned in 2002. Yeah. The judge gave me life and gave me the right to 20 years with the life. Yeah. He gave me life. Man. I got life twice. When I first got sentenced in 99, they gave me a life sentence, life in 20 years. Yeah. Fight my case. I'll go back for re-sentence, because my case got overturned in 2002. But he re-sentenced me to life again. Damn. Yeah. He could have gave me a number, but he was, nah.
Damn, that's crazy, man. So you did that time, you said 23 years and 10 months. 10 months, you made it up. Man, just a couple more questions for you, man. I appreciate the time. It's a story you shared about your friend Sterling. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the Vlad interview and on your personal channel. But it's a dude who came out and shared his version of the story on Real Report and on his personal channel. And the stories were kind of conflicting, you know what I'm saying, about actually what happened that day. But do you care to, like, touch on that, man? Like, because you said one thing, and then in his story he said that you ran with a gun and this, that, and the third. But, like, do you mind touching on the difference in opinions on what happened that day when you lost your friend? Because you was there, actually, when it happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Now,
your friend Sterling, yeah.
You heard from when I was an adolescent, I was using a gun. Teenager. Now that I'm in my prime, I'm gonna run with a gun for one man that I don't know that I'm. But I learned with that social media. See, they had been studying me, watching me, because I hadn't been home for a while doing the YouTube. Nobody else was doing it. Now they peeping it. And he took the stories that I did and switched them up a little bit. And if you look at it, because I was gonna go for I ain't gotta go through all that. I was gonna get the autopsy, because he said when him and Sterling up a gun, and he said he shot and hit Sterling. Sterling got hit all the shots in the back of the head. But I was like,
That's what you said on Vlad. You said when you came back to him, he was still like trying to breathe. Yeah.
Right. But all the shots was in the back, he nothing in the front. So I was like, this dude lying. But people gonna tell this story. Some gonna believe, some not. I learned about this in that, so it don't matter how much you try. Like the story, he said it was gambling, and Sterling went behind and grabbed him, and then when it how in the world one man gonna come behind you and grab you, and then take one hand and go in? What you know? What you gonna do?
Was Sterling a big dude though?
They was about what the same height, same size. He wasn't no big old muscle bound cockswole, no. So I was like, I can't believe he said that goofy stuff. Anybody that somebody come behind you and grab you, and then once they take the handle, you gonna sprint up out of there? Man, get up on me! Come on, man. But I was like, yo, this man, wow. What? He got a channel now, so he sit down and tell his stories now.
No, that's what I was asking you about, and I saw something recently, where the authenticity of Birdman and Slim actually being your brother was questioned. Yeah, like, I don't know if that's a repeat thing. Like multiple people have kind of been critical, like if that's really true, like they're really your brother. So what do you have to say to that, man?
Nothing, because this is what I learned. Some gonna believe, some not. But here's my thing. Birdman is a big figure in the entertainment world. Birdman do interviews. Have you ever heard Birdman denounce me?
But have you heard him acknowledge you either, though?
No, because we know he's mad with me now. But he never came out and say, no, that ain't my little brother, or no, I don't rock with him. Y'all heard that from me, that he don't mess with me.
You don't think there's damage control, though? Like not even giving any, like, validation?
Yeah, because it got us how people wondering now. What's really going on? What's going on? But let me show you something. Listen to his story. He say, they ain't your brother, you just doing this. But y'all, they did live in the same house.
I got the same last name.
Well, listen, I told a story that when my father brought him to this house, he listened to my story. So hold on, you gonna say they ain't my brother, but yes, you would say, but they did stay in the same house at one time. Where you got that from? Birdman never said that. Come on, bro. So I don't. Here's my thing. If nobody don't want to. I'm at a point in my life where you don't want to acknowledge me. I'm your friend. All right, cool.
Yeah.
We ain't family. All right, so I'm almost 50 years old.
Yeah.
Man, I got more other things to worry about than to be worrying about somebody saying this your brother, this your brother. No, the hot boys were my brothers. Them the ones who ran the streets with me. But like I say, Birdman and Slim took care of me. I love them.
No, for sure.
You know,
sure.
But
I want to ask you this too, man. The Teardrop. You know, I asked Mr. Marcello this about like people having it. I mean, it's all across now. It's not just in New Orleans, but I feel like that's one of the areas that popularized that. Like, were you around, or do you know how that started? Because I don't heard you talk about like Killa Stone creating Wody. I don't heard you talk about the first person that kind of had the Soulja rag and popularized that, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you remember when the Teardrop became popular?
you know I got teardrops.
Where?
Look close. I got teardrop. You don't see that?
Oh, he being funny.
No, real. All to the side. Look. You don't see teardrop right here? Look on this side over here.
Oh, you got him took off?
I tried to get it before I left to go to the Fed. But I had one on one side and two on the other, and the state used to be like, Yana, he has teardrop, don't let him out, that's a men's society record, that's to catch my murder cases. I remember getting these back in 92.
How many? You said you got 3? So one on one side and two on.
Yeah. But they didn't faded, so I just left them. I remember doing that back in 92. Back in 1992, I remember doing that. But it wasn't as popular as it is now. You had people that was... Now, I don't know, let me just say this for people, oh man, this is a... I don't know why everybody else got teardrop. But I know back then when we was getting them, it meant, really meant something. But we was stupid too. Because now you walking and branding yourself saying, yeah, I got a body. Yeah, I caught this body, I caught that, you know what I'm saying? But now everything is a fad now. You know, rappers coming up now, they tatting themselves up. I'm gonna get me a teardrop over here, I'm gonna get me a red rag. What's poppin', fire? Who put you down? They ain't worry about these days. Go check in with a big homie. He go you a few dollars, or look, man, I'm coming to your town. All right, boy, you good?
Or they buying their way in.
Yeah, check in with me. I got you. So, in this day and time, bro, a lot of stuff just changing. You know?
I feel you, man. I know it's the internet.
He thought I was playing. He said you.
Nah, yeah, cause you can't really see them until you look close, like, and they still look like you. It's like a specimen of them, like they were there, but you can't really tell unless you had to look close. But I was just asking. I didn't know if you knew like when that was popularized. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You said so the early '90s.
Yeah, the early '90s we was doing that. Mm-hmm. But like I said, we was doing it. We was like, yeah.
It really meant something.
Now it's like it's part of their identity now. Hey, I got Teardrop, boy, I'm a gangster, but mine ain't never shot a gun. Man, I'm not how to hold a gun.
Man,
but they got Teardrop.
I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I am curious to know, like, what were some of your favorite guns? I don't heard you talk about, like, back then, the SKS. I don't heard you talk about... Why you say
you want me to take it the wrong way?
I mean, you know, some people can view that as... I mean, technically, I ain't asking you nothing criminal.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Just,
my
you know.
Favorite gun.
But no, but I was talking about... I heard you talk about, not to cut you off, the Mac 90, the SKS.
Mac 11.
The chop.
And Mac, I just love the Mac 11. I like the 9mm Ruger. But if I had to have a revolver, I had to have two of them. But the Mac 11 was my favorite.
Why the Mac 11 in particular?
It was funny shape looking at when I was a juvenile. We had them, and it just you could just put them in there. And 36, we had the 36 round clip back then. Now they got all kind of foreign clip. They got all kind of stuff. I be like, whoa, they cutting up now, boy.
So it didn't jam on it, or is that the Tech?
The Tech 9 was the worst gun on them back then.
But not Mac 11 though. Mac 11. Oh.
I've heard a rapper say that the Mac 11, I was like, no, he tripping. That Tech 9 though, man, I couldn't stand that gun.
So Mac 11. Mm-hmm. What would be your top three? That's one.
Back then,
yeah,
my top was gonna be you gotta have the AK-47. That's the chopper. Then you gonna go with that Mag 11 and 9mm Ruger. Cause I like that Ruger because they had the decock. When you cock it back, you can hit that little button in that.
The lemon squeeze. No, you talking about something different.
Yeah, well, like, say you cock, put one in the chamber, had a heavy back, but if you hit the little switch on the side, it go click. You would think it's gonna shoot, but it's not. That's how that Ruger was back then. I used to love that Ruger. Yeah. Yes, sir. I used to love that 9mm Ruger.
No, for sure. So you said Mag 11 and chopping.
AK-47.
Yeah.
Now I had an SKS with a 75 round drum before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that AK, the Mag 11, and that 9mm Ruger.
Yeah.
I had a Glock 40. I didn't like it because it didn't have a safety on it. And I need a safety on my gun. I don't need to be making mistakes, shooting myself and all that. I didn't be hearing people do it.
But if you're in an interesting situation, don't you need to be able to just be ready to roll though? Like
yeah, but I'm gonna get to it. I don't want no gun without no safety. Cause think about it, you got some people, they be so anxious to hurry to get out, they bow.
Yeah, shoot themselves.
Yeah.
No, I feel you.
A lot of them be high, not thinking. So, but I'm gonna take my time.
No, for sure, man. Well, I don't know if you want to touch on like the stuff that you had with Boosie, but I do know like you shared your story for the first time on Vlad and it went viral. But I haven't seen you back on the platform since then. But I know like Boosie has been a repeat guest on Vlad, and he's they've spoken about you. You know what I'm saying? Like what's your relationship with Vlad now? What do you think about the things that Boosie has said about you on a major platform like that? Why haven't you been back on Vlad?
Someone at his camp reached out to my people. They talked. The money wasn't right. So it's like, yeah, I gave you that, but now I'm about to bird feed you. No, you're not, because I don't count another man's pocket, but I know the YouTube game now. And I'm like, come on, man, you making a killing. Man, you know how many people want me back on that show? Now, I can't touch Boosie. Boosie gonna do numbers. They love Boosie, right? But you got some people who don't now. However, for him to have me to come on there to rebut what Boosie said, man, that'd be big. That'd be big for YouTube. But his loyalty is to Boosie, and you gotta look at it. Every time Boosie get on, he's doing numbers. They love him. He got a fan base. But if he put me on at the same time, it'll do the same thing because people want to see. They like how I deliver it. Man, dismantle Boosie. I done took a lot of street steppers down and then peeped that he really wasn't no gangster, wasn't no really stepper.
Why do you say that?
Because I get a lot of texts, man, a lot of stuff, and like, man, he fake, he ain't, man, you right, man, Boosie.
But how you know they just ain't riding the bandwagon?
Because I ain't nobody. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not a big dog.
You Terrance Gangster Williams though, man.
Bro, I don't look at that like that.
You don't look at that, but
yeah, I understand what you're saying, but think about this here. Boosie sold millions of albums. You got a ex-drug dealer, Killa. It don't match, bro.
You Birdman, brother.
I used to say I wasn't, but listen. Touche. Listen, but here's the thing, bro. All just aside. Boosie elevated me to that level. Yeah, I did the Vlad, but everything was still, you know, he a hood dude. But when Boosie went, nah, they stand for me and go in Maine. Now people are like, whoa. So now when I say, boy, I looked out for you, you was on PC, that went viral. They went crazy with that. So now Boosie come back dissing me. So he contradicted himself. He said, man, you know what? I got too much respect for Birdman. I'm gonna stop talking about Gang and keep it in my mouth. Then he come right back again. He talk about. So it's like Vlad them know when Boosie say something about me, it's gonna go because people wanna, and I'm gonna react.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty cool. He helped me. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. He helped me get a pretty penny, man.
Is it serious to the point like if y'all saw each other, something could happen?
Maybe on his, or maybe his little flunkies might try to attack me, but I don't have a personal problem with him because I'm not in the street anymore. I'm on YouTube.
I mean, you know how things happen.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Boosie came at me. Every beef I had on the internet, people came at me. I didn't go hunting looking for trouble because I'm not in the street anymore. So I don't hate him. He helped me indirectly. So I took it and ran with it. If I seen him, I just see him. I'm not trying to, because I don't live that life. I'm not going to try to play this tough road or go running him. Man, no. I capitalize off it. You helped me out.
So it's to the point if y'all, like he had the conversation, like he had kind of outed T.I. on Vlad, then he went back and chopped it up with him. I know he said they had a friendship before that. Like if it was to a point where he wanted to chop it up with you, you would be open to it?
Of course, I know it's going to do numbers. I like money. But he not. He got an image he want to uphold. He only went back with T.I. because T.I. was taking care of him. You hear what he say? Man, I felt bad. Tippy looking out for him, man. We got the reality show and he was doing stuff for. It's about money. It's favoritism.
So is that even genuine then?
No. That's why that's why my job is to let the average youth and them youngsters know he's faking. His money was a step, but he's not a real step.
That's what you said. You don't buy friendship. It's too expensive.
Yeah, man. And he showed y'all when he went off on T.I. and then come right back and, yeah, you right, bro. Then he said, man, I feel bad, man. Tip was doing a lot for me, and I did that. You got favoritism? But here's the thing. A lot of people don't pay attention to it. What I know about this new generation, they have short attention span. They only go what's going on in front of them. After that, they forget all about it. Because they be so going off the pills, they smoke, everything else, they forget about a lot of stuff. You got to bring it back up.
Yeah.
That's why you got to have the videos and replay them. Like, you remember this? Oh, yeah, he did say that. Oh, yeah, he did do this.
Yeah.
But
it ain't to that point, so you would chop it up with him.
Yeah.
Man, you know one of the clips that went viral when he told you to take that gangsta out your name.
Yeah.
He mentioned somebody named Lee Lucas. I think he
Frank
mistaken.
Lucas?
No, he said Lee Lucas. I think it's from is he? I don't heard like Kevin Gates say his name before too.
What did he say about him? I didn't.
He had accidentally said when they talk about like people in Angola like Lee Lucas, I think he said, and he said your name. He was like well, Lee Lucas. So I didn't know if it was somebody supposed to be a big dog, but I heard people like Kevin Gates say his name too. You ain't familiar with that name? You joking right now?
No, I'm serious, bro.
Oh yeah, okay.
Listen, let me tell you something how I was on the street, bro.
Yeah.
How I am now. If I'm not beefing with you, or if you don't have drugs, you're not my target. A lot of people, I ain't worried about what you had going on. I don't care. I don't want to hear about another gangster.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like now, a lot of stuff that go on the internet. Like I'm right here right now with you.
For sure.
I can go on my phone and go on my Instagram, and they're gonna update me on everything that's going on. Oh, we got action. Okay, what we got? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? I got people that love me too. I got people that rock with me. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, Lee Lucas, that's the thing. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
from Baton Rouge.
Yeah, I never heard of him.
Oh, okay.
No.
But when he had said his name when he was going on that viral clip about you. So I ain't know if you was familiar with it. He said somebody Angola. Yeah.
Yeah. He man was a legend in Angola. I got homies who was my co-defendant in Juvenile. He's in Angola. Been locked up since 1992 for homicide he didn't commit.
Damn.
So he may know the guy you talking about because he been up there for a long time, and he's the inmate counselor now. Whereas when you get a write-up, he represents you. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I don't hate Boosie, man. Boosie helped me.
Yeah, he got you some paper.
Man, listen, bro. And like I said, I'm not into that. Because here's the thing. What I look like attacking Boosie when I see him, when I got a lot of other people that been, so I got to have that same energy. Can't show favoritism. So my thing is, man, you be with your little entourage, y'all leave me alone.
Yeah.
Because now I'm a civilian. And y'all jump on me, I'm filing my lawsuit, because Boosie filed a lawsuit. He a gangster, but he could file a lawsuit. He been screaming about that empire stuff for long. Yeah, y'all forced my name. Y'all. He's doing a lot of red hot stuff, but nobody ain't saying nothing about that.
Is that ratting or is that business?
No, it's business when you file your lawsuit, cool. But when you on social media screaming what they did, y'all forced my name, y'all da-da-da-da, you ratting.
Or is he building evidence to support his case?
The same thing, but just the DAs, the private people looking at that. That could be a criminal case.
That's civil though.
The civil part he's suing, but I'm talking about the criminal part when he's saying I didn't write my name on it, so you can go to jail for.
Oh.
Yeah.
Forging the signal.
Okay then. People get locked up all the time for that. Come on, man. But I sit back and analyze a lot of stuff because you know what I'm saying. A lot of people like they look over certain little small. We ain't remember that. We want stuff right now with feet, break it on the platter. You know what I'm saying? They look at they do that. Me, I be picking out the little small. Oh man, hold it, y'all. Oh yeah, you right with you. But I'm enjoying this stuff, bro. Eventually, I'm gonna retire, get on out the way. But until then, I'm just enjoying it.
No, for sure. Well, just lastly, man, I gotta ask you about this. At one point in time, man, it was Cash Money, it was No Limit. You know what I'm saying? They both had their times. It seems like the Cash Money run was longer than No Limits, but in the heat of things, you know, No Limit really had the torch first though. But with you being somebody who's a street dude but still was attached to Cash Money or associated with Cash Money at one point in time, like you mentioned the Sporty T situation, was it ever a point when you ran into anybody like from No Limit, like the Master P or C Murder or anybody like that?
Bro, listen. P did an interview in Fed Magazine. He said, me and Gangsta met up at a park. I didn't know him, he didn't know me, but they was pointing fingers saying I did something to his family member, right? How that P cap?
That's not true.
No. P got a cousin on my project named Rashid. Shout out to Rashid. Rashid's a cut my help. I said, man, you tell your cousin, man, I'm trying to see him. When I see him, we're going to hold court. So I never, ever came in contact with P or saw P. A lot of people now be getting a little upset when I say this because they got a lot of C Murder fans. But when we were beefing, when me and my two co-defendants was beefing with the Callio Project, C Murder wasn't there. C Murder was, I don't know if it was in the Army or in California somewhere. He wasn't, or he was in school, he was doing something, but he wasn't in the streets. C, from the Callio Project, he come up with all these killers and all that. But C was doing something positive, getting, you know, and then once he made it and saw revenue, he come back and went backwards. Got himself jammed up. So some people be like, oh, you trying to say Steve wasn't no real street dude? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he was in the street, but he wasn't stepping when we was stepping. And he's older than I am.
He's older than you?
Yes.
Man. I don't know. I thought you was about to say he was younger than you. That's why you ain't really hear his name breaking.
No, bro, no.
And you know what? Out of the three brothers, C Murder is the one who come across like he the real deal.
Right, because he cool with all the killers, ran with the killers. He had a project. He come back, and got him in a project and hanging out, going to the club.
Soulja Slim and all that.
So
like,
he's running with them. Yeah. But I'm talking about when we was in the thick of things. No.
What you think about the story? So you saying he wasn't the real deal? He wasn't no when you was out there.
I'm not saying he was the real deal. I'm saying he wasn't stepping with us.
What you saying?
You trying to throw me in the crowd? You trying to have C-Fan mad with me?
No, I'm really. That was actually I'm glad you brought it up because I was going when I asked you. I was wondering if you ran into anybody like that because he's on camera. You know what I'm saying?
That would have never happened when we was home. I was so sometimes sticky to when he walked in that Magnolia, when he did that little thing, that would have never happened when we was out there.
Why you say that?
That when we was beefing with their project, ain't nowhere in the world you better come back here walking with no camera doing no documentary.
But he was with Soulja Slim.
I don't care who you with, you better nobody come back there, we beefing. It wasn't gonna happen, bro. Them dudes did Mr. Marcello, Wango, all the people we beefing with, they on Willow Street talking about Ham, bro.
Yeah.
You never thought that man, that was a slap in my face when I was in the fade. I was so ticked off.
You don't feel like that was kind of ending the beef? Or
no, how you gonna end the beef when we in jail? The beef between me, my quarterfinals in the Callio, all right, me, Blabber, and Hot Bezo, beefing with the Callio. We in the feds. So how he ending the beef when he don't got nothing to do with that? We in the field, we ain't co-sign that.
Mr. Marcello?
Yeah, so how he wasn't ending no beef? He was getting money, that's all he was doing, because Dodo was a gangster. Dodo was a stepper. Yeah, the one who was part of the tough guy.
Yeah.
He was real. That was a real stepper, real gangster. So
he was a small dude too, man.
Dodo?
He looked like he was small.
No, man. Dodo like me a little taller than me, but like your height.
For real, he was that tall. When I saw him in the video, that documentary, they had C Murder and Dodo. And he maybe because C Murder's so tall.
Tall, right? Murder tall, right?
Okay. So he was kind of tall then. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I was ticked off about that. I was like, man, they're harder than that.
So you saying Soulja Slim couldn't have kept the peace if y'all was out? Because I know he had a reputation.
Yeah, he had a rep, but here's the thing. Magnolia Slim, that means put some respect on his name. Man. Yeah, because we had a problem with that. We were ticked off for years about that. So Magnolia Slim.
What's the issue with that?
Because when he went with No Limit, so we felt like you ought to know you Magnolia Slim, but then you changed to Soulja Slim. So we felt like he was appeasing them.
Damn.
I mean, think about it, you finna know you. This all the Callio, P out the Callio and all that Callio stuff. But he finna know you. He over there. So they ain't gonna look right at Magnolia Slim on No Limit, so Soulja Slim. Then he look how he smoothed on us. Magnolia Slim, Soulja Slim, you hear this all the same. We like, come on, cousin, man. But nah, Slim was a big dog. Slim was a gangster. No, but you can't. A gangster can't get another gangster business. When it's war, when somebody been deleted, you know to stand down, man. Get out my business. That's like when he was beefing with them little boys across the area. I couldn't tell Slim, no, that's war. They didn't shot this man before, and they at war. I couldn't. Anybody who knows that there was a stepper or a gangster, no, you can't just go get nobody business like that.
Can that get deadly?
Yeah, because now I feel like what you doing, man? Don't come make that. Because here's the thing, we all the same project, but we all ain't running together every day. So we got our clique, they got their clique, they got this clique. But now when we're trying to go out, we're gonna be together. We go to the club, me, all is going, Slim, Dougaloo, all is gonna go together. But for the most part, they hung in the courtyard by themselves. We hung over here.
Same age range though?
Yeah, it be same age range, yeah. Sometimes younger, older, like Logger Black.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Logger Black ran with them. But we around the same age. You know what I'm saying? But we off the project, but we ain't hanging together every day. We see each other every day, but y'all may be over here smoking weed, shooting dice, going hit girls, whatever. We over here doing all the thing.
Is it true that because I asked you about the No Limit and you talking about the Magnolia Callio issue? Is it true that is it based around the dude Randall passing away, or is it Mosquito?
It was somebody else that passed that they saved Mosquito had something to do, and they struck Mosquito. They were trying to strike me one night first.
I heard you say that. He said you ran away. You saw you gonna get on the payphone. Yeah.
And so they hit Mosquito up. So when they hit Mosquito up, it was on.
And for people who don't know, Mosquito was
one of the original Hot Boys.
And he was a close friend of yours.
Best friend.
And in the pictures I've seen of him, man, he don't look like no killer, man.
That's what we was just saying earlier, how we can't
judge a book by cover. Yeah.
Like
none of y'all. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You like laid back guy, but you ain't gonna take no crap from nobody.
I guess that's anybody, though.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
but it's different from that and being a killer, though, not to cut you off.
Right. But this is how we come up with a lot of people. When I explained to you earlier, my name was bigger than my body because people had heard gangster, but never saw me. They was hearing all these stories. And let me just tell you this here. One of the biggest misconceptions about me is I got a lot of bodies. You know, I done a lot of dirt. But some of the stuff they used to put on me, man, I ain't much do that. Man, listen. I should just laugh at that. Wow, I've met females, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas females will be like, "What's your name?" I was like, "My name's Terrance." I never said nobody I'm Gangster. I'm Terrance. Where you from, man? No. Why you said? Why you did that? She like, "Oh, that's what you know about the man." No, yeah. Who you know? Oh, I know Gangster and Mosquito, and we right here in her face. I done had 3 different females to do us that on 3 different occasions. And we right here, but they don't know how we looked at it and heard our name. Yeah, people do that all the time.
So why do you say that's the biggest misconception? So you saying so a lot of the stuff that people, because I read you did an interview with
Listen, I confess to a lot of homicides, right? But they try to put random homicide. I didn't do that.
Man.
When my daughter was born, the day my daughter was born is the day Randall was killed. So I'm in 2-row hospital.
Is that what started the no limit cash money stuff?
No, this is before, when they hit Mosquito. I was supposed to be in that body movie, but me and Randall used to run together.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw. Man, it's a picture of y'all.
Yeah,
like, it's like a
club.
big, multiple people in the picture.
Yeah. I mean, listen, the Magnolia, well, not the Mag, our clique and the Kelly used to run together. We used to click together. We used to trade beef, whereas we were so tight, whereas if I can't get to you and you be ducking up by them, I like, man, hit them for me. I got you. I'm going to do you a favor. Do that favor for me. We used to do all that. We was real tight. But when the cross came about, and they didn't come ask us, they didn't come talk, they just went on to crush Mosquito. And let me tell you what's crazy about that. Me and Mosquito had stopped hanging. We had stopped hanging out.
Y'all wasn't cool no more?
We were still my brother, but we weren't hanging together no more. Because I had just come on the state bed, and that kind of separated us. So we would still like see each other or come like it was a problem we rap, but for us hanging together every day, we had stopped doing that. So they had killed Mosquito bad. One thing about the Kelly was they always been like this here. If you do something to somebody, they're gonna kill somebody. They're gonna get somebody. And that just always been there.
And I heard you say that he was shot more than 20 times.
Yeah, they hit him up. He had just dropped me off.
You saw him right before it happened?
Man, listen, I'm in the project. Mosquito girl got into it with some dudes back there. Where how to go, right? So first time he got out, we jumped out, cleared the set. This was the broad daylight. So this happened some other again, months later.
Hold on. I think you telling it like people know what happened that's watching this. Hold on. So he came and got you because his girl got into an altercation with somebody?
Right.
What happened?
I don't know. I just know she got into it with some guys back there in the neighborhood.
And he hollered at you?
He wanted to go handle it, so he come got me. Because like I told you, we would have run together, but we still my brother.
You still had his
back? Yeah, he got my back, got his back, but we had just started going apart.
So what did he want you to do?
Ride with him back there to go check the situation.
Oh, but not necessarily do nothing, but just...
Man, if it came to that.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Where we went at, I lived around the corner from there.
That's crazy.
So I was like, well, man, I'm ready to beg it, man, drop me off at home. Because we didn't see the guy she had got into it with. So he dropped me off at home. When he dropped me off at home, I get a phone call like 30 minutes later, managed to kill Mosquito. I said, man, Mosquito just dropped me off, you trip. I go back there, he laying out.
Damn.
But, no, I called a payphone. And I talked to this guy. Man, I said, he dead? Oh, I don't know, hold on. Yo, he dead? Hold on. Yo, he dead? I was fanning him, man. I was fanning him. I said, he dead? Oh, hold on. You, yes or no? So me and my brother drove back there. I get out, walk right in the courtyard, walk right up to Mosquito, like right here. He laying on his bed like he was trying to reach for something. Hit all up. And then they over there in the huddle over there. I said, no, I just asked him, was he dead? And I walk right up and see clearly he's dead.
Yeah.
And y'all want to play all right.
You said so he was trying to reach for his gun or something?
Yeah.
That's how he died.
Yep, yeah, it was a surprise attack. He got hit like with 3 different guns.
And you walked up and saw him.
Walk right, and he in the courtyard, laying on the ground in the courtyard. I mean the driveway, not the driveway. He laying right there. You know how it be dark in certain spots and light. He laying right. I walk right up to him, like right like with his tail. I'm looking right down at him. And then I look over in the cut over here. They all the Cali old steppers. They all over here just looking.
So how do you respond to something like that? Did you just leave?
Yeah, well, I mean, cause he did. I see he did, but I don't know it's them right now. Cause they didn't ever. This is not like the Taliban. You know, the Taliban they just in there. Yeah, we did that.
They claimed it. Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna claim we wasn't doing that. We were sneaking attacking. But then it came out. It's a female I respect out there. Yo, I don't want to say her name, but she had hinted to it, and And it came out that it was them that did it.
Man, I thought you said that y'all wanted to, you wanted people to see your work. You wanted people to know what you was doing.
Yeah, that's in broad that when you got into it, but
not actually claiming that you.
Right, because this is like now it's like to see they looking at it like, I don't know, man. We ain't about to give up on who I was. It's like about 15, 20 of them out here. The 3 that did it gone. So it's like they're not about to say, oh, it's him, and give up their men. You see what I'm saying? So now what happens is, okay, all y'all responsible.
Yeah.
And we're going to take it from there.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Well, yeah, man, Gangster, man. I appreciate the time,
Mr.
bro.
Civilian, I'm not Gangster. Mr. Civilian.
Man, come on,
People
man.
champ.
Yeah. It's been a pleasure chopping it up with you, man. I feel like, you know, it was a dope conversation. Hopefully we'll be able to do it again. You know what I'm saying?
Man. I like your channel.
Is there anything?
AHumbleSoul.
Yeah, man.
How you come up with that name?
Man, I had to tell you off camera, man. You know.
Okay, well, that's cool. Okay.
But for real though, man, is there anything you want to say to the people, man? Any words of wisdom? Anything you want to let them know if they want to get in contact with you for some business, anything like?
No, I don't want anybody to get in contact. I don't want to be bothered. Why? But no, for real. My main goal is the average youth. They our future, man. They need us. These little young boys lost out there. I want people to reach out. If you need somebody to talk to, don't be scared to go tell somebody, hey, I don't want to go ride with them. I don't want to go hang out with them, because you're going to jail or you're gonna get killed. A lot of people don't realize that when they're in the game, they're putting their family at risk. You know, they think because they stepping, they winning right now, it's all good. But you know, for every action, there's a reaction. And I just want people to try to conquer that fear of saying, no, I don't want to get in that car. No, I don't want to ride with y'all. Just because they're your homeboy. They're going to do something that when you go to jail, or if y'all go do a crime, and when y'all got to run from the police, they get away, you get caught, they're not going to send you nothing. Here's the thing. A lot of people be, oh man, yeah, he kept it real, he a real dude, yeah, he stood at the streets, boy, the streets rocking with the streets. But the streets don't have no 401k, don't have no, when you go to jail, they ain't sending nobody no money. Now they'll rap about you. Or they'll rap about you real good, they'll put you in a song. But you ain't going to that comment. You can't go and say, hey man, so gave me a shout out on this song. You can't go to commissary with that. You know what I'm saying? So I just want people just to learn to say no and walk away from the situation.
Man.
And I know it's gonna take a while, you know. America wasn't built overnight. It wasn't built overnight, but it got done. So now, take it one day at a time. You don't need to hang out with a lot of people. It's so much stuff now on the internet, man, you can stay inside. It's so many ways to make money. You don't have to run with a crowd or crew no more. I be solo. I got two homies. I got my partner Flash. I got Mike and Sweetie, but they be inside too. And then we old anyway, man, you know?
Do you ever go back to New Orleans?
No, I want to bad.
Is it against like a restriction?
Yeah, I can't go right now. Yeah, they don't trust me because I got to report to my PO and he got to report to them, and they're like, no, we don't want them down here.
So, is there any concerns like safety wise?
Yeah, they think somebody might harm me.
No, I'm talking about you personally.
Yeah, they thinking somebody might harm me or I might harm somebody. Cause you gotta keep in mind, those folks only know the history, what I did, allegedly, and what people did to me. So they look at it like, man, you say you changed, but we don't know if you changed. But I want to go bad. Man, every time I be like, man, I'm going down. But I'm like, nah, this be cool. You gonna get off. Once I get off super release, or I'm in the building.
Is it you got years left or are you short?
Yeah, I got years left. I got. They gave me 5 years super release. I only been home a year and a half. But there's a law that once you're home a year, clear conduct, you can file to get off.
Yeah.
And but I ain't in a rush because I don't have nothing to prove. And with me having the super release, that made me stay grounded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
I'm gonna get off eventually. Then I'm gonna slide through town, you know.
See what's that?
Yeah.
No, for sure, man. Nah, man. Yeah. So you said that's the words of wisdom. Anything else you want to drop on them before we sign off?
Man, thank y'all for all the love, support. Make sure y'all tune into my channel, Gangster, the original Hot Boy on YouTube. Check me out, man. I got a lot of interesting videos. I help promote. I promote for free. I show love to the people that's coming up.